Oh god, I pushed all the wrong buttons. We're gonna do that. Dot hidden.
The image there. I'm not sure why
Display none. And I'm gonna copy paste that. Display block. Alright, cool. So it's hidden, it's not there, but the HTML is there. We need to attach a click event to this now.
Seems to be affecting it.
So we need to do that in the connected callback. So can I this dot add? No, get element by ID. Will this actually work?
Create an empty object.
I've been saying like specifying the shadow root every time, and I don't know if I need to do that. Add add event. Okay, this doesn't look like it's working, at least with the IntelliSense stuff. I'm gonna copy it because I'm probably gonna get the camel case wrong. Where is it? This dot add event listener. Boop. I mean, I probably could have just typed that out, but I'm lazy. Let's be real. Let's be real. I see you're trying to create a toggle. Oh my god, stop that. All right, so click. And then I'm just gonna test this. Wrong button. And let's do alert test with a Y because I misclicked. Okay, yeah, that did not work. I didn't think it would. This dot shadow root dot get element by ID. All right, that's still not alerting. Did I do shadow root wrong? I might have. Shadow root. Ah, yes, it's capital. Everything's camel case. This is what happens when I work with PHP over and over again. Oh, I want this to be command header. That's also probably why it wasn't working.
Okay.
There we go. So now it's alerting. I wonder. Hold on. I had that selecting the wrong element. Okay, no, that doesn't work. We do have to specify the shadow root. Derby, no, what's up?
Only problem is.
Yo, HIV, what's up?
Actually should be a
Burger tax for today. Thank you. I appreciate the 5 biddies. Query selector though, but then no, because query selector, I guess I could use it with ID. It's essentially the same thing. Does query selector return a group of elements, or if you use ID, does it return one? The thing that's nice about this is if you did, since it's pure JS, if I just did like get elements by tag name or class name, it returns a group of elements, and then I have to specify like that I want it to be the first one. Which is annoying, and it adds extra syntax because I can use IDs for everything because these are all componented out. It does a group, yeah, that's why I don't want to use it. I would rather do get element by ID because it's essentially the same thing except for I don't have to specify which one I want to grab because I don't want to have to loop through that. Okay, so we have it not alerting anymore because I just deleted that.
So now we have.
All right, so boop. Let's go ahead and. Let's do this dot shadow root dot get element by ID. Then we're gonna go command content dot class list dot toggle.
Basically, I'm
hidden.
Boop,
boop, boop, boop, boop, boop. All right, look at that. That's neat. We did it. It's a different command. Query selector and query selector all. Oh, wait. What does query selector do though?
1 second.
Does query selector just grab the first DOM element that does that? I mean, again, though, they're like honestly the same thing. Doesn't matter. I'm using IDs for pretty much everything, so it's whatever. Daylight Phoenix, thanks for the follow, dude. Okay, so they're doing the thing. I'm gonna make it so that you can't actually select anything in the header. So let's go user select none. So now when I click rapidly, it doesn't highlight, and we look good. All right, cool. Look at that, easy peasy. So we have the toggle working. Oh no, that's awkward. Crap.
Oh, that's cool. How did it go though?
It does? Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's still the same thing as get element by ID though.
I guess.
Oh no, this isn't good.
We'd have an object inside of it called.
We need to like specify a clickable region here because of the toggle. Because I could stop propagation in the toggle. Okay, hold on. We need to test something out.
What is a scale constant? Whoa.
Okay, so let's go to command card. I need to figure out how this works. So we're gonna say ID equals command toggle. Let's grab that, and then let's come back down here. And we're gonna go this dot shadow root dot get element by ID. Add event listener. And then we're gonna go click alert. A. All right, so
The vertical scroll bar
we
is
click the
there.
toggle, it does A, and then it changes it. Okay, that's actually good. That's what we want.
No
Because we can,
horizontal.
now we should be able to go E.stop propagation. Stop propagation. Oh, no, that isn't what we want. Wait, no, that is what we want. Okay, cool. That actually works well. Nice. I was scared that that wouldn't work. So it's super easy to actually set up, like, the click event for the toggle, even though we can't pass it in. We're just binding it to the element above. That works really easily. And then because we stop the propagation, it doesn't open up the content. So now we can just toggle these separately. Dude, nice. That's awesome. I was really scared that that would be hard to do because I figured stop propagation would like actually stop it. Interesting, interesting. Someone just disconnected on me because I broke their racket. Oh my god. Dude, those people need to get put into low priority, I'm telling you. All right, cool. That's working very, very well. So, now we have to think of how to structure the data for a command. All right, let's go to our commands view. We're gonna do this a little bit differently. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go const commands equals, and then we're gonna set up an array of commands, and the commands are gonna be an object. So we're gonna start making this a little bit more dynamic. Right now, everything's hard coded in, and I want this to like update and do things. So let's go ahead and let's do name. I'm gonna say soup. What's a good test command? Friend code. All right, so we'll do name friend code, state active, save. And let's go ahead and let's add a second one in here too, so that we can make sure that this is all working properly. What's another command? Exclamation mark subscribe, baby. All right, so we'll do subscribe, state, and we'll do inactive. All right, boom. Derpy, no, please, thank you. All right, so we have the command set up here, and then let's go. Actually, is this gonna pull this in the connected callback, or is there gonna be like a thing? There might be a scope issue with this. Okay, no, it definitely did it. Okay, that's cool. All right, so connected callback, update component. I'm trying to think of how we want to do this. Yeah, exclamation mark sellout doesn't work. You won't fix that command, right, Berg? Yeah, when I have a nice, easy bot interface to fix the command, yeah. All the commands will be remade. Perfect.
You say that, but
I'm trying to think of when the best spot to do this will be. Probably in the update command. So let's go for. So we're gonna loop through the commands. We're gonna do code to each one. Bacon, I turned all of that off because people were abusing it, but you can keep trying. For let command of commands. Console.log. I always do this wrong. I never know if I want to do let. Nope, that's right. Okay, cool. So what's happening right here? And I'm gonna go command.name. And then we're also gonna do this for state. So we'll go state and then command.state. Alright, so we can save that, refresh, and we don't see anything. But why? Oh, it's because I didn't append it to anything. So we made the element, but we didn't tell it where to go. So one thing that we need to do, because, well, I'll let this be a bug because I've dealt with this before and I know it's gonna pop up, but let's document this. So render command cards. Create command card element. Set attributes. Append to wrapper. Alright, so we're gonna go this.shadow root. So we have to get the element that we want it to go into, and we want it to go into this element right here, which is called commands wrapper. Has an ID of commands wrapper. So we're gonna go this.shadowroot.get element by ID, commands wrapper dot append child elm. Alright, so Cool. We got 2 commands in there. They don't actually reflect their name and state, but they're there, and we did a thing. So that's neat. We did it. We did it. Or let someone else do it for you, you know? My bot doesn't have that functionality, Kodo. If you want me to go back and not work on the new bot, I guess I could go add that to old bot ability just for you. But then I would delay everything. You'd delay AP's lights. You'd delay Noblest Steed's lights. I don't know if you want to do that, Kodo. Alright, so the issue that we have here is that anytime that this updated commands function gets ran, so like say we made a new command and we ran that update view command. So this update component function runs whenever the view updates. If we run it twice, or if it gets ran if an update comes through, it doesn't actually clear out the previous commands. So we need to actually clear out that container.
Thanks for hosting.
Take this. I'm gonna go
cold.
Then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna say get commands wrapper.
Você prepara pão inteiro com isso?
Agora não vou fazer.
We're gonna save that reference.
É fatiadinho desse jeito, mas inteiro.
Wrapper.
Esse é aquela manteiga especial?
We're gonna clear that out.
É.
So now we only have
Boa, né?
even if it runs over and over and over and over and over.
E esse é pão francês, aquele que você falou que estava queimado?
We still only end up having 2, which is exactly what we want because it's always
Que
updating by
gostoso,
the
mãe.
data, and then it'll be good. Delay it, they're under Kodo. Oh my god, please.
Oh shoot,
It was just an idea, no need to sass. I mean, honestly, hopefully at one point, this bot will have that kind of functionality, Kodo. Hopefully one day. Alright, cool, I dig it, that's looking nice. And we can toggle them. I think I might want to put a little bit of click padding on these toggles, because right now, if you click just under it, it toggles the command, and it's kind of awkward. We should probably make like this whole area clickable. But that's besides the point, we don't need to worry about that right now. Alright, so, we need to go into our command card now, and we need to actually make it espresso command card padding? No, I don't want that. Alright, so we need to make it go for name and state. We want it to watch those. Alright, so connected callback and then the update. So we're gonna go, what elements do we need here? So we have command content, so we have command name. Let's start with that one. So we're gonna go this.shadowroot.getElementById. We're gonna get the command name .innerHTML equals this name. Alright, so we're actually not setting this .name yet, so we need to do that first in the connected callback. So let's do get ats. This .name equals this .get attribute name. And then we also need to do that for state. So, now the names are getting pulled in. Look at that, that's magical. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we need to do that for state. So, I believe, how did we set that up in the toggle? What is it looking for state? It's looking for active equals true or false. Okay, so we can come into, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go back into commands and let's modify this. Let's change this from state to be active. I think that makes more sense. And then we can set it to be true. And we can actually use a Boolean here because this is going to be passed in through JavaScript, so it doesn't matter. And let's set that one to false. Alright, so we're going to come back down here and we're going to say active equals command.active. Oh, you know what? That actually probably does need to be a string still because we have to pass it. RIP! Well, we tried. We tried. Cross his fingers. One day it will be, Kodo. Don't you worry. Alright, so it's passing in active. We can go back into the command card, and we need to have this be active. And we're going to come down here, and we're going to go if this active equals true, we want to set that on the toggle. So we're going to go toggle. So we're going to get the toggle. This.shadowroot. Get element by ID, toggle dot set attribute active, and we're gonna set that to be. Oh, you know what? We don't actually have to put this logic here. We can literally just do this, and then I can just say this active, and then that should work. Yeah, look at that! So now they start out in the different states. Heck yeah, dude. Nice. So we can change this one to true, and it'll start out in active. Boom, look at that, dude. We're getting it. We're getting it. I dig it. Slowly but surely, the progress is coming. This is actually like the easiest part. Now we have to write all the code for like the UI for like writing the commands and how to store all of that data. And, oh my god. I don't even know how we're gonna. Because there's gonna have to be like repeatable elements and stuff like that. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Alright. So, first things first, we need a text box for the name. I'm trying to think of how I want this to work. This is gonna be ridiculous, dude. It's gonna be really bad. Input and validation without libraries? Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Godspeed, thank you. See, the worst part about it, too, is the way that I have this being planned. Okay, so, if you guys weren't here in the beginning and you didn't see, like, the whole plugins thing, the end game goal is to be able to have downloadable plugins for this bot. So what I want, basically the way that this is gonna work is at its core, it's gonna be a bot. And there's going to be events for follows, subscribes, bits, all that fun stuff, you know, the general Twitch stuff. And then there's also going to be commands or like bot triggers, stuff like that. So like if someone does exclamation mark friend code. But what I want to eventually happen is you'll be able to go in here and you'll be able to say like, so by default bots are usually just like put exclamation mark FC in chat and bot says a thing. But because I want there to be plugins and I want there to be other things, I want it to be, instead of just being, say, text, you get to pick different actions that happen, and I want the actions to be dynamic. So that, for like this Philips Hue plugin, I could say exclamation mark color, action, change light color to something. So I need to set it up in a way where these actions have like a data structure that makes sense and is easy to be repeatable, and then also set up a UI for that, and then also validate all of that, and it's gonna be rough. But yeah, it's gonna be neat, because then you can just turn on the Philips Hue, and then I can be like, yo, lights off, boom, and stuff like that. And then I have all my lights here too, where I can select different lights, so we can go ahead and we can do studio lights. This was my proof of concept, because this is kind of the main reason I'm doing that. But then I can go lights off, and then it gets real dark in here. Oh, baby. I need to style this better, though, but I'm not really focusing on this anymore. But yeah. Sounds like a ton of work. It is going to be a ton of work. Yo, Invalid, what's up? How are you doing? Challenger, good to see you as well.
Yeah,
Alright. So anyway, back to the task at hand. I still don't know if I like that blue yet. I can't decide. Alright, anyway. So I guess we know that the loop works, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this so that we only have to work with data for one. I'm doing swell. How about yourself? Doing real good. Making some good headway on this tonight. Getting some work done. Feels good, man. So let's go actions. Oh god. And then we'll make it an array. Dear Lord, I don't know how this is gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna make it an array with objects. And then we'll do type. And then we can just do message as like a basic one. Berg is a Twitch dev. Yeah, dude, I'm a Twitch dev. I got a whole bunch of dope Twitch dev merch. Look at that. I have a Twitch developer's notebook. And I have a Twitch developer lanyard, which I can't show you because it's on my keys. Also, dude, I hope I get to go to Dev Day, though. I would imagine that their picking process for Dev Day is not too exclusive. So hopefully I'll be able to go to Dev Day at TwitchCon. Holy moly. Alright, so type equals message. I think, honestly, the only thing that I'm going to guarantee for this, for actions, is that they have a type. And then I think that's really all that needs to happen. And then the rest of the data needs to get defined by something else. So I think type is the only thing that matters. And then the rest of it's gonna need to be like structured somehow that you can do stuff. So what that means is like, obviously for Philips Hue, it has to be like change color of light to X. So then you'd have to say like color or input or like color selector or something like that. What programming language is this? This is JavaScript. I'm working in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to make my chatbot.
And then on value change.
Okay, so we'll just start with a basic one right now. We should probably allow registering of these though. So let's just start out with this. Let's start out with no actions present. Crap, dude, this is gonna be really hard to do. Because I can't pass this in. Oh, okay, hold on. I have a thunk. This is starting to hurt your brain. Yeah, welcome to my world, dude. I've been thinking about this nonstop for the past, like, 2 weeks. Okay, so I think what might be the way to go, because we can't pass in an object through HTML unless we, like, stringified it, but that would be disgusting. Okay, so I think I'm going to set this up like I have my router set up. So the way that the router is set up, if we go into System, Router, you can define a route and then you pass in the stuff you need to do. So I think I want to also have the ability to define an action. And then in that action, you'll be required to specify a type. And then what will happen is when the bot like senses that a trigger happens, it'll get all of the actions for that command. And then it'll send out an event that says, this action needs to happen. And then it'll do those one at a time. And I think we'll be good. And if you mess one thing up, you have to sift through your whole program. I said JavaScript, not Java. Do you even know what you're talking about? Too late to just use Vue for things? Yes, I don't want to use a framework. I believe in me. It's actually surprisingly simple. This is just all complicated in and of itself. If I wanted to make this just basic messages, it'd be pretty easy, but that's boring. Let's go ahead and let's do some... Crap, this would have to be in the bot, wouldn't it?
And
System bot. Alright, so I have some of the basic bot structure set up. This is just like a generic thing from Amazon that I copy-pasted and changed up a little bit. Java is different from JavaScript? Yes. Slam my finger in my door. Can I get a sick day? I think you should, yes. I just got scared because I thought that this had my actual OAuth token for my chatbot, but we're good. I was a smart boy and commented it out. We good. Alright, so let's do function to register bot actions, and then let's do function register action, and then we're gonna have to go document.bot equals. So the reason I'm doing document.bot equals is we're gonna eventually end up writing all of this. The reason it has to go into the document is because it needs to be accessible from plugins and plugin files and stuff like that that aren't rendered at runtime. So we need to make sure that all of like the APIs and stuff for this kind of thing are set in the document. So if we go over to the router again, I do that at the bottom, I believe, down here. So I have document.espresso. Oh, I go espresso. I forgot that I'm prefixing everything with that. Document.espresso.bot. And then I have a bunch of different useful things. So we have like define route, and then it just defines the route. You can get the routes that are set. You can get the current hash. I just have like a little helper function and stuff like that. So how exactly is Java different from JavaScript? They're two completely different programming languages with their own completely different things. Just because their names sound similar doesn't mean anything. It's like asking how PHP is different from Python. They're just two different languages. That's just how it is. Alright, so we're gonna say register action, and then we'll have it run this data. Well, I'll call it action. Alright, so that'll render, or that'll attach this to the document, and then we'll be able to call that from wherever we want to. I know nothing about programming languages. Okay, let me put this into different terms. That's like asking why Spanish and English aren't the same thing. So if one was called Spanish and one was called English Spanish, it's like comparing those two things. They have a very similar name, but they're completely different. Granted, there's not really languages that I know that have similar names in like actual names. But why aren't they? Calm down. I'll time you out. You're just trolling at this point. I'm trying to focus on work here. All right, so we also need to have available actions. So we're gonna go actions. Equals actions, and put the comma there. And then let's just do let actions equal. We'll do that. I'm sorry, I'll shut up now. It's all good. But please. All right, so when we register an action, we want it to return an object that has action data in it. We need to set that. So let's do let action equal an object. And then we'll return the action
It looks like it did.
at the end.
One last thing is I actually forgot.
Oh, that's actually not going to be good. Action. Wait. Wait a minute. We don't want that to return anything. Hold on, this is going to be really dumb and easy to set up. I could literally, I don't even need to define this. I can literally just, well, I do want to define it so that I can access it locally. It's fine, it's fine.
Actually,
JavaScript is to Java, Java is to JavaScript as car is to carpet. Got him. Love these headphones, actually. Which ones did you get, Mythic? All right, so I can literally just do actions, dot push, action.
Yep.
And that's like all that I need to do. Cool. Register action. All right, so this is where we're gonna define what it needs to be. I guess I should probably do like to do error checking. God, I can't spell. There we go. To do check if action type is already set. And then we'll be good. Edifier? I've never heard of those. $40 on Amazon. Dang, dude, that's nice. Are they like wireless ones, or do they have like that thing that goes around your neck? I've seen a lot of Bluetooth headphones where they have like a thing. I don't like those as much. It's weird to me. All right, so register action, and then we're passing this in. We have to set the type. This one's gonna be a message. They are wireless. Nice. So is this Berg's full-time job, or is this just a hobby? This is kind of my full-time job, but this is not generally what I do when I'm at work. I generally just like work on like front-end stuff, so I'm never like working on these like register actions and making web app type things. Although I am starting to do more web app stuff, it's slowly transitioning me to other projects. Type equals message, fields. God, this is gonna be rough. Fields type equals input, I guess. That's all we really need. Name equals chat command. I think that's really all that we need. All right, let's just start with that for now. So what that should do, if we refresh. All right, hold on. I'm just making sure I'm not doxing myself on the console. If we go, so we set actions to be into the document. So if we go document.espresso.bot.actions. Uncaught error? But why? Actions is undefined. Did I not? Document.espresso.bot equals, and then why is that not there? Did I not refresh? Why is that uncaught? That should totally be in. That should totally be a thing. I literally said it right here, did I not? Document.espresso.bot. Did I spell espresso wrong? No, that's right. Commands need cooldowns. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry. We're taking it baby steps at a time, all right? Baby steps at a time. Eventually, we want the command to have like. Well, see, here's the thing though. This isn't for commands. This is for actions. So actions are going to be different things. Actually, no. This is completely wrong. This is hurting my brain. We don't need the chat input for a command. These are just actions. The chat, what you type in chat is not an action. That is something that's specific to the command only. Message should be input, and it should just be called message. That's it. That's all we want. That's all we want. Brain pain. I'm thinking too hard. It broke me. Okay, so yes, this is what we want. So the way that this is gonna work is when you open this command, there'll be some default fields, right? So there'll be the field for cooldown, there'll be the field for what you type into the chat. That's not gonna be dynamic, that's gonna be set because that's how commands work. And then we'll have actions where you'll be able to click add action, and then it'll say like, say message. So we'll click say message, and then it'll pop up and auto-populate with these fields. So this is the part that needs to be dynamic. We're separating that out. My brain. Type is message. Let's just do text for this as well. Say message in chat. So that'll be what pops up when you like go through the list of actions. You'll be able to like have actual text that helps kind of describe it a little bit more. Need to put a comma after that. Why is document.espresso.bot? Document.espresso.
Okay, so what I'm gonna be
Why
doing
is the bot
whenever
not
an object is, or
defined?
rather a color is
Oh, I'm
turn to a
stupid.
circle instead.
I commented this code out earlier because I wasn't going to be working in this file. At least I thought I wasn't. That's why. So now if I go document.espresso.bot.actions, it's defined and we have it here and we can access all of the actions from there. All right, we're good. We're good. We got it. I'm glad I didn't pursue coding. Why? It's super fun. I freaking love working through this stuff, man. You know how satisfying it is after like hours and hours of work and thought to see something come to life? Because I'm sitting at my computer typing things? It's pretty freaking awesome. Alright, so I think we're good there. It seems complicated, but it's actually super fun. Yeah, it can definitely get complicated, especially when projects get bigger and bigger, but like working on it in little bits and pieces, it's very easy to kind of like encapsulate all of it and stuff. Didn't think about that. I suppose it would be fun. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Your expressions make it fun. Heck yeah. Like when the brain starts hurting and I try and think about what the heck I'm actually doing. Okay, so we have one action actually set up. We're gonna need to make a new module for this. I'm gonna close the toggle. We don't need the palette open. Let's go ahead and make a new component for the commands. Ooh, this isn't just for commands though. This is gonna be for a couple things. Let's make a new folder. Let's call it actions. Let's do new file, action-select.html. So this is going to be the select box that lets you pick what action that you want to be a thing. Also, before we, excuse me, I swallowed that water wrong. I got a bit of code in my brain and I love it. Because you can say I made this thing. It's true. It's great. Alright, so what we're gonna need to do here actually is we do need this register action to happen. So what we want to do is we want to go document.emit event? No. Yeah, it's emit event, isn't it? Hold on. I always get this one wrong. Add event. Dispatch event. It's not emit, it's dispatch. Dispatch event. So document.dispatch event. And we're gonna do new event. There we go. Vote skip. I like this song. Alright, fine, we'll skip it. I like literally every Casket Club song. And then we're gonna call, am I prefixing these with espresso? I forget how I did this. No, I'm not. Okay, we're just doing route change. So we'll do action registered. So anytime a new action is registered, we'll send out an event. So that no matter what, if a new action or a new plugin gets activated,
that one is the selected one? That's
all of our select boxes will update with the actions, and we'll be good.
Thought?
So all this program
Of
do
the
when it's
night?
done, it's gonna be a chat bot
There you go.
primarily.
Is
so
it
like
possible?
in chat, if I type !FC
Here we go.
my bot will say add me
Is
on the
it-
Switch, and we're gonna
is
set
it
that up to
possible?
work kind of like that. Not using a typing superset. Oh,
For a
please.
fart
Next Hunter.
to smell
I'm just
so
a dirty
bad
JavaScript writer. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't
that
think
it
about
like
it too
kills an
much.
insect.
Don't think about
You know
it
what I
too
mean?
much.
I don't think so. The
All right,
insects are like drawn to that, aren't they?
yeah, that's primarily what it is it's
Like
core,
flies
at its
fly
core invalid.
around
But I'm also doing it because I'm
literal
building some other stuff for some
beacon.
friends.
Okay, maybe not a
mainly
fly, though.
The Philips Hue stuff is the first
Yeah, well, you
thing.
said an
Like a
insect. I
butter-
immediately thought of a fly.
Like
the
a
lights
butterfly,
behind
like a
me.
butterfly.
Like
Uh,
an-
Right?
stuff
Like
like
a
that.
butterfly inside of a heart.
So the
Like an
goal
ant.
is to set it up in a way where like
I think
different
ants are
things
cool
can
with it
trigger
too.
different events,
I'm
and
not
people will be able to install, download and install
insectologist. Is there a
plugins
word for that?
this.
I'm talking like the worst
Must
type of farm. I'm
resist
talking
urge
like
to
you
baby
basically
rage. Don't
like
worry
you're
about
like
it.
one
Once I
tier
get this into
away,
a working state, I'm
you
gonna
know,
make it open
from,
source, so you
like-
can fork it and you can
like
give it all the
a
typing
city.
you want.
You know what I mean?
Not
Tim,
right now,
an entomologist
Not
is
right
an
now.
A what?
Alright, so anyway,
entomologist.
You
this is
literally
done. We
could've
have
been
it
like,
dispatching the event. We good to
$1
go.
million.
We can come
What
into
is the
our
person that
action
studies
select,
insects?
and I'm gonna
I
go
have
ahead
no
and grab my
idea.
template, which this template actually needs to be updated.
These are the things that we have to ask ourselves.
Find round.
My email Buddha James in my Twitter bio, brother. Sorry, man. Frankie, I think that Ben is gonna pon tomorrow. Colton, think of the 800 bits.
Round.
Dennis, you only think of the 800 bits? Like if he hits a certain amount of subs. I actually don't know. I think it's what he does is ninja cosplay.
So what are we getting? 20
You're gonna
wins
add
tonight?
yourself up. Wait, what? You're gonna
I've
add
been playing out of
yourself
my mind all
up?
day.
Excuse me,
That's Ninja.
please. Challenger into the Lord.
Well, actually, towards the end of
Alright, cool.
the
So
No,
I
no.
don't need a
No,
route
no.
for this because this is gonna be.
I never judge that, Tim.
Delete this. Hello.
You know, that's a different Tim. That's not even Tim. That's
Action select.
oh my god, I need to get off or my wife's gonna kill me, Tim.
50 guys now.
Hey, bro, I did well at the end
Espresso,
today.
your component to espresso.
I had that flick build on the ramp. It was so lit.
Place all.
Chris, you have a gun? I have a
Create
burst
template,
AR
we have
gray.
event, attribute listener, blah 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 blah.
We could not
Attributes,
be
we
more
need to
useless.
update this. So
Tim,
this is
oh
gonna
my
be
god, that just
espresso,
grabbed that guy.
action.
One's top of Noms, Raven skin. One is in this corner building right here too.
Alright, cool. So all of that
Pick
is
a buddy and stick
Oh
with
no,
your
I'm
buddy.
looking in the template file. Ah,
Exit
shoot.
buddy.
Do you?
I got a mini.
Alright,
You're
undo.
You're running,
buddy,
running.
dude. Blocking my cover?
Alright. Close the template
This
file.
guy's invincible.
Paste
This
that
guy's
into
invincible
our
here.
file.
I can't kill this guy.
Don't
He's
worry.
not
Control C,
I'll
boys.
take care of it.
Undo
Step out of the way. Let
everything we
Earthquake Part
do.
1 handle this. Where
Tim,
is he?
shoot this guy
Alright.
right up here. He won't die on my screen.
I have a guy for 40.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is a weird glitch.
Yo, Ben, guy pushing hit for 40 white.
Left.
Kind
They
of
left.
sectioning this off, and I'm eventually gonna have this happen automatically.
Omega wanted on you.
He did, boy.
There's a Lolly girl on
what
top
is
of
this?
tacos. We.
Commands.
She did.
Top of LeBron's hit twice. 40.
Wow.
Component import.
I just got beamed.
Yeah. She beat me too, bro. That burnt.
Enjoy this fart. This is plugins.
Hold these farts.
Hold these farts.
Great shot.
Someone's shooting some top of Noms. I'll put
Quem
Raven.
que tá dançando? Põe alto.
Raven's one hit top of
Não
knobs.
deixa. É, do que é?
Courage and I are next to a fire right now.
Não sei, nunca vi o que é isso.
Have you seen my new favorite emote?
Você achou engraçado?
Got her,
Bem
got her, got her.
maluco?
I'm gonna
É,
keep dabbing by the fire.
trash.
Alright, cool. So, we
Those
need to
are
make a new
nades?
section, because I'm
Definitely
trying to
not.
keep this kind of organized for now, and we need to make this...
É mulher ou é homem?
actions.
É um, é
Actions
uma
really
mulher.
wide, and then we're going to copy
coming to third speed.
this. We're going to switch out this URL
Tim, stay where you are.
to be actions. Action select, so that goes actually invoked, and then good to go.
Nossa, que
Did I
trash.
spell imports wrong? Oh no!
Tá pior que o programa dos anos 80. Dos anos 80.
Forehead, dude.
Alright, cool. So we can come back to commands.
Me lembrei um pouco a
I
Isabel.
sacrificed myself to save my team.
Ah, as danças?
Honestly,
É
admirable.
verdade,
Is my mic
você
okay
tem
right now?
razão
back
hoje.
to commands
Angelical.
No surprise, Tim's at the dinner table
Let's,
right there, Kyle.
just for the time being.
The med kit for someone. Find you guys.
No, I don't need the commands view anymore. We can close that actually. Let's go to the commands card.
There's another.
Yo,
A minha
I appreciate
mãe
it.
Honestly,
é
this has been a
bichinho de
really clean
condão.
start,
Commands
boys.
card, and then here,
Fucking what I'm saying.
in the content, we're
Shut
gonna
up, I got
go
terrified. Thank you.
espresso, espresso, dash action, dash select.
Hi Ben.
Sup. Cool. Sup.
Você tá triste,
Alright,
mano?
so,
Calma.
save.
Oh, definitely. I was
And we
at
should
30
now see
HP.
hello
Você
action
suspirou?
Oh, baby, look at that.
Hey, of course I got minis for a mini.
Ou fui
I
eu?
love it. I can barely spell in chat, let alone
right
a
here,
massive
boss. Right here,
program.
boss.
The reason I spell out espresso every time I type it is because
it for me
I
for next game,
accidentally spelled espresso wrong in like 12
You know what, dude?
files.
I will.
And I was super embarrassed when I found it. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be in the commit history. Yo, Cool Blue, what's up? Enjoy that cable management, dude. I love cable
was
management.
a
When I get my new desk built,
interesting
I'll
start.
do
That was a
setup
start,
stream.
dude. Man, that
It
was
usually
like.
takes me like 3 hours to get my entire desk set
Stop
up.
hitting my stuff.
Also, Allie, what's
My
going
stuff.
on? Good to see you.
Listen, dude.
How's life, man? I
Right.
haven't seen you in a while.
I understand this is your home and native because
To be
you
fair,
were forced
espresso is hard to spell. Yeah,
out
I think I accidentally
of your
spelled it with two
actual
S's in the
home and
beginning, and I
native
just
account.
didn't notice it.
I told you not to bring that up.
You guys want to do the X? I've typed it enough to know that it's not the X anymore, but my dyslexia does kick in sometimes.
Those were dark times.
All right,
for
so
me and
I
my
want
people.
the content to not start as hidden just for the ease of refreshing and not having to click everything. So hello action select is getting put down there, so that's good. Let's go back up here and actually make this what we need
For real
to.
though, is my mic okay right now?
we're
Because
gonna
now
it's
chat.
do-
No,
Yeah,
it's good,
don't
it's good.
select.
No, all that happened was it just got quiet. Like really
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah.
Equals.
And now
It
it's
sounded like when you. It sounded like when you typically like lean back from like and yell, which you're really good at. Then
There we go. So that
you
should
just
be a
lean
select
back and
box
talk
now, but it's
normally,
not
so it sounded
populated
really
with
quiet.
anything. That is fine. Espresso.
Yeah, you're baited. That's
Espresso,
good chat.
please.
You're baited.
I mean, I could probably actually get a domain if I spelled it like that.
got you.
though. Just want to find
Turn
out
the stream off for the night. See you
Daisy
guys
called
tomorrow.
boy.
Going
dude,
offline,
congrats,
guys. Later.
Nice, nice. Such a terrible programmer, not even
Yeah,
supporting
I was telling Tyler Tim
the
when
chakra core
when you had
version
that
of
graphic
Node.
that said you streamed like 50 hours last week.
Kofefi!
you were
Oh
like,
no,
yeah,
I
show
doubt
us
I could get a
Tyler, make
I
Kofefi.
literally, yeah,
I
dude,
doubt I
show
could
'em.
get a Kofefi
Listen,
freaking
dude, you think
domain.
50
I
hours
almost
is gonna impress
guarantee
me?
it.
All right,
Let's go to
we
native
need
Ninja's
to
over
lean
here,
grind.
like,
domains.
Potentially
Kofefi.com.
caught like
I
causing
guarantee
stifle in
someone
my
has
house.
that. There's no way. Does someone have Kofefi IO though? That's the
And
real
then I'm
question.
like, hey honey, is it cool if I play more? She's like, don't worry,
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
taken.
It's fine.
Kofefi IO, yep, taken. They're all taken.
Look, dude.
Literally all
Alright,
of them.
I mean,
Let's be real. There's probably some like
Let's see this
weird,
way. When I come out,
horrible.
when we
All right,
come
let's see a
out, and we're in
discounted one.
Chicago. I'm gonna let the girls go, and then you and I can just.
Yeah, that's right.
we
Nate.
can
Like,
game
it's-
forever, dude.
All of them
Yeah,
except for
same right here.
Kofefi.accountants and
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%,
Kofefi.ae.org
dude, that's
are
what we'll do.
taken.
Not even a question. We'll make them have a day in
Kofefi.accountants.
Chicago. They'll go.
What a
spend
10 out of 10 domain.
a bunch of. I mean, Ben, hey, dude.
Sorry, I'm reading chat too. What's
I
up?
appreciate
What do
it.
you need?
Hey,
The Daisy
talk
was
to
really
me.
simple, but she still terrified me with those
I'm your
eyes.
friend.
Isn't it nice when you go up against someone
These are
crazy
friends.
in the final?
These are
Okay,
facts.
I'm talking to you right now. Okay.
Feels
What's
great,
up?
man.
Well,
Okay,
now I don't want to talk to
we can get rid of this.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to looking at chat and answering a million questions.
All right, cool.
Wow.
you. Wow.
That's all good.
Wow.
Actions is
Wow,
good to
dude.
go. Cool,
W.
cool, cool, cool.
Capital
All right,
D
so-
colon.
In the update
Wow.
component,
Do all you
We're
guys
gonna
have
go-
Guardian Con streams tomorrow, or is it across this weekend?
Mine's Thursday.
I'm
reference
tomorrow. Lupo's tomorrow. I'm 8 to
to
12 in the morning. He
actions.
is
So we have const
4 to
actions
8. I want to
equals
say something like that, right?
Yeah, 4 to 8.
document dot
And you're telling me we can go to your
espresso.
streams
I
and
spelled it right.
donate and
Dot
get
bot dot
incentives for
actions.
you guys for donating?
Yeah, well, that was.
That sounds awesome.
You know, I
Yeah,
should put
Jack,
this.
but
Should I
yeah,
put
we
this in
appreciate
the
it.
bot? I don't know if I should.
Tyler,
On the Guardian
Because the
Con
actions are gonna be
stream.
You
not
can
the Guardian.
donate
just
to
the bot,
Saint Dude
kinda.
live
Yeah, Saint
on the
Dude
Guardian Con Twitch channel to watch Ben and
Dang
Tim
it, dude. I don't
struggle.
know if it should be put into
deal
the
with
bot or if it
challenges.
should just be its own thing.
For example,
You know what,
someone
I'm
could
gonna put
donate
it as its own thing.
$100, and
Let's
the
just
donation
do,
of $100, that incentive could be
actually,
to
no,
drop
let's
a
keep
gun,
it bot. I lied.
or
It
to
makes
take
sense.
fall damage, or to, you know, da 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 da. EB Bob Boop,
Yeah.
100%. This,
No,
that,
Way
it
the road.
really doesn't. Dang it!
Here
God
comes
dang it. I
Dots,
hate
yeah,
naming
right here,
things and
right in
picking
front.
how
I got
things
the okay.
work.
I got the okay from the
Document
wife,
espresso
dude.
dot
We're doing a
equals.
tattoo.
What?
And tattoo incentive, dude.
All right, we're gonna set this up in multiple.
I'm not sure how much I
Here's
want to
what we're
make
gonna
it. I think it needs to be like
Documents
ridiculous.
dot
I feel like.
espresso.
It's
I
kinda
want.
high.
If
Action.
you make it $1 million, it should be $1 million for a tattoo of
And I'm
Tim.
gonna move this
On both of you.
register action.
No.
If you get a tattoo of
He
Tim,
doesn't
Down
need a
here.
tattoo of me on his
And I'm just gonna
body.
name it
God,
register.
no.
So you'll be able to do
Pretty
document
awesome.
dot
That'd be
espresso dot action
incredible.
dot
You
register
explain that
and
later,
pass in
you're
the
like,
action that you want to
You're
happen.
60. Your kids are like, hey.
And then we're gonna say
Yeah.
document dot actions equals
What do you mean?
action.
What do you mean?
That'll
How do
be
you
the
explain it?
easiest
All you
way
do
for
is
this
like,
to work.
listen. do you
Because then
like
they're
charity?
separated
Do you
out
like
to the
St.
point where
Jude
we can
Saving
just
Children?
make
Yeah,
it
right.
easy to get.
And
but
then they
we
go,
can
yeah,
also
and they're
make
like,
it
then you don't need to know the story.
So I has espresso in everything. That's what I'm calling the app right now, at least for lack of a better name. Although I do kind of like it. I had a work injury 2 days ago. I may have pinched a nerve on my neck. Oh god. Or draw my left arm. With good arm. Oh no!
Man, I feel like these just popped up out of
Looking
nowhere.
therapy to fix it. However, my insurance is covering it. Dude, that's good.
Hey, man, that's what my
I mean, it's not good that the accident happened, but it's good that it's speedy recovery. I hope it goes well. It's never fun. I had a job back in the day where I
Dude, with Bill, don't let him game at me.
boy that I
Don't let him
am.
game at me. Don't let him game at me. Tim, just block me.
Okay,
Alright,
you
cool.
yelling
So,
at me a
actions
second
equals
ago.
document dot espresso dot actions. The reason I'm prefixing here with espresso is just so that
was clean,
nothing
guys,
else
really
like,
clean.
overwrites it. All of my code is very clearly
Thank you for saying it over and
separated
over.
from this.
It
You
looks
got
10
injured.
times
That's
better.
good, man. All right,
It's a
listen. I
tomato
was
man
saying
looking
it to
down,
the,
yelling
I
at
was
you.
saying it to the insurance part. All right, not to the it's good to get injured part. All right. For real, I wish MS would update IE
Just like to
11
say
my whole
with
plan.
APIs.
Thank you for not letting him game at me.
Or
Dude,
just
we gotta
remove
go,
it in
dude.
total. I want to use the shadow down.
Bar.
Yeah, dude, that's the best part about
you
this
guys
project.
have a
It's
ton of
because
time.
I'm using
Yeah,
because I'm using
it's like a
Electron.
bonus.
It's
Like a
running a version of
one drink.
Chromium,
We
so
gotta
I
go,
don't have
we
to
gotta
worry
go,
about
we gotta go,
browsing.
we
You
gotta
guys have to go, bro. You have to
I
go
just
so
be like,
far.
no, it doesn't matter.
Come on,
I can
fast.
just use the latest and greatest.
No, come here, come here.
Heck yeah, I don't have to prefix anything.
I don't
have to
have
worry
I have
about
one boss
shims.
head.
It's great.
We're just gonna ride this max
It's
distance.
great. Nightens, thank you for the follow as well, dude.
Man, well, I'm
Alright,
already
so
in the
what we're
zone, so
gonna
this
do
is a
is
good start.
loop through each action. So 4 actions is an array, so we're gonna do 4 let action in actions. Console.log actions. Let's just make sure I have that set up correctly. I do not. I think I want it to be of.
And
Yes,
it really
that's what I
doesn't do
want.
that much, I feel like.
I always get of and in confused. So the
max
difference being
height.
if you do in,
It was, and it wasn't. It was
action will
close,
actually
though.
be
Like,
set
I
to
couldn't have
the
gotten- I
index
couldn't have gotten
value,
much higher,
and if you
I had
do
no honor.
of, it'll
I
actually
can
just
rocket ride
give
somebody
me
forward.
the property.
I have advantages, so rocket ride Tim.
That I have defined, which is
Wait. Just wait till we get to the
That is
lake.
way easier to read too, which is nice.
Okay, wait. Lupo, can I pop a full heal? Do you have time to wait for me to pop this?
I
28
could
seconds.
totally cut that and to make you
We're
say
doing
that.
it.
Oh my god, don't you do it, Cookie.
Can you watch me from
Freaking
here?
Rude.
Yeah.
All right, so as always with updating a component, we need to
I have 6
clear
rockets.
Okay, here we
the
go.
You want a
select.
gold star? Here we go.
Sure,
We
yeah,
also
alright.
need to get
We'll always love
select
you.
done.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Do this shadow.
Please don't hit the tree.
Also,
No,
the next
that's-
under. Oh, you just. That works. A corporate
Wow,
lawyer will not
the
even
hero
allow
we
us to
needed.
license. Virtual
Poggers
document
in
though, it isn't
chat.
an MIT license.
Perfect
Dude, that's so
rocket,
dumb.
by the
It's
way.
becoming like
Through
the
all
web
these
standard.
trees, chat.
I was just about
Oh,
to ask
God.
what you do. Do you like web app development?
Wow.
Front end, back end? What do you
What?
primarily work with?
Did I
I
push
got
you
to
on
do
the
a
team?
tiny
Dude,
bit of
as
web
I said,
component
through
work
all these
with
trees and
Shadow
click
Down
one,
at work,
and
and
I
that's
was
kind of
all
what
damage died.
sparked me to do all
Did
this.
you gonna
and
make
I'm
it?
like
Yeah, I got
super
bandages.
enjoying it. It's like really nice. Like honestly, just writing this kind of stuff in just pure JS and like seeing it all work together is pretty sweet. Python TypeScript? Oh no,
Man,
dude,
hey,
I don't
round
know
of
anything about
applause for Chef
Python, and
Lupo.
I haven't dived deep into the world of
You're a
TypeScript.
weed
I'm a
eater.
scrub
That's what I do.
at like all of the libraries
what I
and
do.
different cool things. I like just pure.
Now
like
win this
I don't
thing.
not like the libraries, but it's refreshing to
He's
not have to
speaking
deal
from
with
the
them all the time.
Get
Because I
out
wasn't
there,
forever will
do
be.
this. Oh god, this Tyler's got the storm glitch on him.
Since it was my first, I'm still working.
I have a slurp for you, Ninja.
You can do it. I believe in you.
You need
TypeScript
slurp?
with a lib of pure TS. Oh. I mean,
Wow,
maybe
okay.
at one
Those
point.
That
two
just
got
triggered me.
1,000
I don't know.
That's
Not
close to home,
Maybe
Tim.
one day I'll
We're
get
too
into
wide
it,
to
but right now is not that
We're
day.
too wide to fit.
Let's go up here and
His
grab
faces.
the actions, and it'll be good.
Damn, that one actually really hurt. I feel
Person
I'm
dodged
triggered
it.
by
I hope it wasn't you.
Been on roller coasters in real life. Can't
Alright,
walk
so
through
get
doors in game.
LFID.actions.
Yeah, right in front of me. 8 north. Omega.
Oh, yeah, man.
Getting the reference. And then we go action, actions. Oh no, I should just do select.
Sick, dude. Sick. Good time. Really great.
Don't act like you don't dodge. You're not wrong.
That guy's game ended.
You're not
You're not playing
wrong.
anymore.
I tried doing
Hey.
TypeScript with
Hey.
React. Had a bad time. Yeah, that doesn't sound
That
great.
guy's tagged.
See, the problem I have when I like, the easiest way for me to learn stuff
I'm
is by
pushing with
working
you.
on projects,
One of the
right?
close up tree attack
But,
with the 32.
Jack.
Encourage you not
When I work
playing.
on projects,
Tyler's
like,
bike
have
speed, I'm calling out for him.
ideas and I want to
Oh,
do
the guy
stuff.
on the
I'm
left
like,
is
let me just
low.
learn React,
For
and
the
then I try
right.
and like learn the
Yeah, right, so
library
he's-
while
he's
doing stuff,
really not that good
and then it
at
just
it.
gets so ridiculous and convoluted that it ends up being I'm doing much better now. I'm doing backbone TypeScript. Nice. From what I've seen, TypeScript doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too
Cheap right here.
And honestly, I'm guessing
want
that
it.
it's probably
No shields
one of
left,
those
guy.
could, like,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
some of the stuff
Easier. You're getting thirsted.
gets deeper.
Later.
right?
Yep.
It's, like, works with the learning.
No No
go.
shield.
Start dodging all Bowser
job,
Jr.'s
Tim.
and
We're
Luigi
beasts.
matches.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty much what everyone is doing. Alright, so create option element. Const elm equals document. Create element.
Rat Food Eater and Ghostly Goat equals 1,000 bits each. Appreciate it. And there's the no mic mute, so I heard that. I already got you. I saw that. Looked over. Check. Wasn't
I
you.
absolutely love it when NPM packages.
yeah, so-
Use types.
I have 34 health. Keep me updated.
Apples
Hey,
right
man.
by Ninja.
Ah, never mind.
Honestly, for this, pretty much everything is string
I can
though.
heal
That's
you.
the worst part about
Here,
it.
take these real quick.
Because you can't pass like
Ew.
booleans and stuff through HTML, so
Sure,
I have
good
to.
shot.
Unless I wanted to like
Sure,
validate
shot
all of
again.
it and be like, if
Sure.
string equals true, then it's boolean true. But no, not
Don't worry
doing
about
that.
it.
TypeScript creator is
So
a
it's a
current
her.
C# designer, so lots of
Yep.
weird typing stuff gets
So it's a
included.
him.
Oh my
Like
god.
these?
Also start dodging Peach because I always get wrecked by them.
Here, take your mateys back. Quick, stop running.
See, that's cheating. I don't like dodging people that aren't the defensives. Because
Do you have an extra
defensives are
wood?
just
I have
broken.
300, 300. but I have
Alright,
no
so
room
create
wood.
an option.
You're 300,
let's
300.
do
I have 4. You have more than me.
elm.inner
I have 600 mats in total.
Yeah, I have
equals action
400.
dot.
You don't need to yell. I was just asking. They are building up to Narnia right in front of us. Gotta relax.
Fly
Right
them. I
at
hate the lake, man. It slows me up so much.
So select
Me?
dot append
That's back to
child.
factory.
I'm not comfortable.
Which is not
When
good.
we save that, we should no. Okay, nothing's in there.
They're actually pushing from
I'm missing.
blue-
Oh,
Hey,
rip.
I'm
still
looting
Bowser
this
sent a
balloon.
in there.
I'm
Hello.
looting this balloon.
All right, cool. So it's populating with what we needed to. Nice, nice, nice. Where's the pizza main? Don't say that. Well, you dodged Memphis Matt. Yeah, but Memphis Matt was playing Bowser Jr. Defensive needs to be removed. I was just playing by defensive,
Yeah,
by
I'm
not
running
going
this
for
match.
matches. I know I'll have
That was
trouble.
so bold right there.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, see, here's the thing. There's a lot to unpack
Distraction
with
is
that,
currently
right?
working.
Because Nintendo's matchmaking is trash.
Watch
So a
out.
part of me wants to say that a game should allow you to just skip matches because you know you're gonna lose.
That shot,
right?
bitch. I'm
Then
absolutely.
the other part of me
nowhere.
is like, yeah, but Nintendo doesn't have matchmaking in the first place.
Bro, I'm.
So like, it's so difficult to not. It's hard. You can justify it both ways. You can say it's bad or you can say it's good.
Yeah, yeah, that was being shitty down here as well.
All right, cool. So that's working. Let's go ahead and let's just fake define a couple other actions
running.
that aren't gonna do anything. Just because.
That was the last guy on him.
Change.
If you want to reach me, when you want to page me, don't shoot me in the back. No.
Lights.
He's
Then
on
we'll
you, Mitch.
register another one for changing a specific light.
You got him. All me.
Change the light. So if I refresh, we said, yeah, we got them all in there now. Beautiful, beautiful. You're gonna head out. All right, Ballot, thanks for hanging out, man. Well, if the matchmaking worked, I
enemy
wouldn't get
team,
matched with people 10
northeast,
times my skill
39.
level. You make a valid point, Kokiri.
Laying down some defense.
Make quite the valid
Trap
point.
right here. Don't anyone die to that.
All right, cool. So register
If an
actions
trap,
is
not
working.
100% sure.
I think it was
Let's go ahead and see if
Right
this
here, right here.
updates the way that I
Left.
want it
What
to.
this young
Let's
buff
do
is doing,
Honestly, I would
building
love
over here.
these guys in the game, but
because
again,
I always
I'm about
get
to teach this man the
formatted
ways
onto
of the
this
yeet.
timeout.
Yeah.
probably won't be spending any more
y'all.
money on Arius until
Let's
the game
cut
comes
that
out.
one out. We'll paste it in here. So 3 seconds after, it should re-render this.
One of them's lasers, bro. It's time to spice it up, wild cards. Wild cards, foul boy. Woo!
Did the run on it?
Did it not re-render? Rip. Oh, wait, no, it shouldn't re-render it, actually. We didn't put the logic in for that. The logic in for that.
Let's go on it. Let's go on it.
So we need to come up here on the connected callback. We're going to go document.
The infinite dab.
And then what was the event that we called?
God.
Action register. That's what we need. So it shouldn't have registered.
Yo,
Good.
that,
We
that
didn't
made
need to
that
worry
clip
about
10
that.
times more epic.
Add
too.
event listener, action. We're not passing any data, so I guess it doesn't matter. Although I should probably change that at one point, so we might as well set up for it. And then we can do this dot.
How many kills do you have, Dinge? Is that high
It's
kill or
pulling all
no?
of its data dynamically from that
I think that total
document
was like
object that we have
27.
specified.
That's
So
not bad.
now if we come
Whoever
in here,
designed this map is
after
not
3
making
seconds, I'm
good,
assuming it'll
so we
unselect.
can
Oh,
just
it added a new
go
option. That's weird.
I was dead, but I saved the team.
That's weird how it adds it in there and puts like a scroll bar in this select. What the heck?
Think of how
That's
all
super
works.
weird. That's cool that it re-renders
I
it while the
sacrificed
select is still
save.
open though. That's dope.
I saved Lupo early on.
I honestly didn't expect it to do
Sacrificed
that. I
myself.
thought it would just completely destroy that.
And Lupo sacrificed himself.
Oh
to
wait,
save
but it's
him.
not. It's not removing the select. That's
And
why
then
it's not doing that.
You guys,
It's
Are you
because it's
saying
actually
my
changing out the
sacrifice
elements
is
of the
not as
select
crazy as
object.
yours? You saved the team,
Nice.
but I only saved Tim.
Okay.
Did Tim's
Not
existence
keeping
not affect
parentheses,
the
but
entire
using
team?
shorthand functions. You don't need the parentheses if you have.
Nah.
I plead the
Oh, I.
Huh?
It's fine.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm
no,
in
it's fine.
space now, dude. Rocking it out.
I'm done.
I never do it that way though. Are you talking like? Are you talking like that? Is that what you're talking about?
Just do it. I love how I just go in and I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it
right.
dead every time.
It's fine. You okay? The other thing about it too is I have Prettier installed in my text editor, so it actually doesn't do it in these
Just want some retail,
HTMLs
we
because
got some
Prettier
quite
doesn't
different
know how to
someplace.
handle this kind of HTML apparently. But whenever I save, if my shorthand functions only have
know,
one
I'm
variable
feeling,
in the like function declaration, it'll automatically get rid of it.
I feel a little
So I
risky.
just started
That's a
doing
little
it
risky,
so that I
dude.
could be ahead of Prettier, but that does work, and it looks a little bit nicer.
You know what I'm saying?
So yes. All right, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna remove this timeout function, just because we don't need that. We'll be good to go. I hope I still want to play that game. It's a fun game. They just need to fix it. That
Hey,
Dan
guys.
emote, dude. Dan Y, it's beautiful. Dude, I figured out the secret to Twitch emotes. You just have to make a bunch of Pepe emotes. You just do the Pepe with like the hands in the air and stuff, and everyone goes wild over it.
Ooh.
All right, so action select is good. We need to actually
check out
give
one of the
values to
I got your
this.
back.
So let's do set attributes.
I might have got
Elm.
Guys, just so you know, there is
set
a
attribute
around it. I'm going to the house.
value.
No one's here.
So we need to. So we can
I wonder what the
actually
middle
go
like that,
back. Yo, Anto.
Oh, not
Anto
yet, this
Pal.
bad boy.
Probably butchered your name. Think the fuck. Where did I define our cards? Oh, dang it, I defined it in the view. Remember when I closed the view and I was like, we don't
30
need
health, 30
this
health.
anymore. We totally need
not-
this.
No!
One man.
Got him! Oh my god!
Alright, so
Crawl underneath the line beside him.
I need mats.
we only need
didn't
the
have any.
predefined
Alright, pick me up.
action to save
All those
the
guys are
type
instant.
and then have the data for it in there.
There was one I think
So if we
not
go back to our
in
command
the first building and killed the guy.
select,
I don't know.
we
Here,
only need
Ben,
this to
that'll
be
help.
for the type. So value should be action.type. Cool. So now if we go in and actually inspect that, we're gonna have to go deep into that DOM, boys. Into the shadow root, espresso, card, shadow root, espresso card, slot content. Card
Luke, I have
content,
a full
special
kill for
action
you.
select, shadow root.
Okay.
We're so
Center.
deep. Value equals message, value equals change light, value equals change light. Okay, cool, perfect. Look at that, it did the thing.
I got bandaged.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
It's right here, Luke. Sorry,
More
40 right.
issues after work. God dang it, Kobe, you're supposed to leave that at the office. Alright, cool.
None
So
of these
we
cars
need
have permits to be here.
Oh, I wanna do
Better get
this.
to remove
I feel like there needs to be some way of passing this back up, or at least saving this data
Let's
on chain.
clean out the front of these
So-
ones and
Because
Now
we
you're
can't
done.
like data bind functions and pass them down through the different DOM elements, I think just having everything save immediately will probably be the way to go.
This is actually very satisfying.
So I think
know.
instead of doing like a one save button, it'll
Here,
literally
get a
just
car
be
there.
like every time you click something, it'll
Alright.
like if I click this, it'll
Okay, finish off
immediately
this.
save.
Good job, dude.
So if I clicked it and the application crashed immediately after, it'd be fine. It's the deep web, yeah, dude. It's so deep in the shadows.
one more.
Yeah, I think that'd be the easiest way to handle it because I have all the mechanisms to save it into the document. Like I can literally just get like my configuration file and stuff like that and change it. So that would probably be the easiest way to go about this.
You want to buy a heavy shotgun? It's 400 metal.
Okay.
Wait, where, really?
Yeah, right here. I'll drop you my metal.
Cool.
I just need a little bit.
I think what I need to do is I need to let's go into our commands view. I'm gonna take this command and I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna save that. And I'm gonna put on the docs protector.
It even came
And
with
I'm
ammo.
opening my configuration
Wow.
file, which is saved in a location that uses
Wow.
my name. I'm gonna open that up real quick.
Capital D colon.
Capital
Make sure
D
you can't see
colon,
my
dude.
name on screen, which it doesn't appear that you can. But I think we're good. So I can turn off the docs protector. Alright, so this is...
So, Jack, how long have you been live today?
5 hours and 20 minutes.
So we'll need to make a new thing for
Joyous
commands.
live
So with
streaming.
this in
Wow,
here,
that's a
enhance
super
on the
long
glasses.
stream.
It is. It's
Yeah,
Tim,
to
I don't know how
Tim,
I'm
dude,
gonna
that's like
do
an
it.
eternity.
Actually, you can only see the local IP for my...
Even though Tim did two 6-hour streams back to back
So-
these 2 mornings.
Also, that token doesn't mean anything because that's only
Really
for my
big
Philips
stuff.
Hue box. So if you really want to hack my Philips Hue, I guess I'll regenerate my token.
You know those days where you're like
all right, so what we need to do
body
is we
needs
need
to catch up on sleep.
define
It's like-
our actions.
grinding a lot? Well, maybe Ben and
I should
Tyler.
probably honestly
And
part this
then
out into
you
not
just
the bot
sleep
file.
in extra. You just need
Let's
that
go ahead and
extra
do
bit.
this
I like
because the
fucking
actions
3
I'm
hours
already
extra
separating from the bot. So let's
And then
I have an
before
almost
we
stuff.
do
I have
anything
almost
crazy,
3-year-old
let's close
looking at-
bot.js. Let's go into systems, new
sure.
files,
Accurate.
actions.
I forgot you're
JS.
like
Like about 5
Paste
hours.
that in there.
I mean, I have 2 dogs, basically the same thing, dude. I get sleep.
My index file.
Yeah, but a
Index.
dog you can like just be like,
Tim, I'm joking, dude.
see a tank leave and smile.
Here.
And he just looks at me and he's like, okay, bye. See you later. Although I heard this thing that dogs, when you
Alright,
leave,
cool.
they
So
think
everything
you're
worked as
gone
expected.
forever.
We're
Can you
not getting
imagine
errors. We have
that? Every
actions
time
that
someone
dance.
leaves, you think they're gone forever.
Good. So what we need to do now is
Isn't
we
it
need
because they like don't have a
to
sense of
comment
time,
stuff out.
so you can leave
I
for
think.
5
Ele
minutes?
fica sendo
Right, so you walk out the thing
Yeah.
né?
10 minutes.
Ele quer
and
sentir aquelas
they think you're gone for those
coisas
10 minutes forever.
I'm gonna
entendeu?
need some facts on that.
Eu
I'm
tava.
like 90%
What
sure.
is
Você
a
tem que de vez em quando lá verificar se quer fazer mais café. Quando você for fazer café, você verifica, tá?
Hey,
Tá.
got boys in front of me.
Eu queria mais.
Let's turn them into men, Tim.
So this is a reference to
I just headshot both of them
Electron
45 with a
config,
green
which is just
revolver.
a
They were jumping
configuration
around like,
manager,
what's happening, John?
which
He's
is
like, I don't
also
know,
using
Eric.
dark theme plus light theme for life. Wait, dark plus theme. Light plus theme? What is light plus? Whoa.
Sniff these
I
ones
like
out. They
the
smell
dark
like
themes
mobs.
that are gray, not black. Black light themes are gross. Twitch's light theme bothers me a lot because it's black with white
Wind has
text that just
shifted, the
burns my
sun is
eyes.
setting in an
I don't like
interesting
that.
way.
But I like grays
Officer
with like,
Catman's on the
like
job.
pastel colors.
I think I've packed
Alright, so we're
modes
gonna
in front of
go if
And there goes Tim.
not conf.get. So we're gonna say
Oh my.
commands. So we're gonna say get commands, and
Tim
if
and I
you don't
switched
find
skill
this, then
levels
we need
at some
to
point, so
set
now he has all
commands.
my abilities.
So
I was gonna
I mean, I
say,
literally-
dude,
well,
Tim's
look
been
at what I
out
did.
shining for a while,
I
dude.
literally
I'm
just
waiting.
built
and we
up
want it to
here,
just be an
didn't block
empty
myself in,
object.
and just killed them all. It wasn't that impressive.
It was still pretty impressive, Tim.
Yeah,
Really,
well,
thanks, guys.
do I want commands?
Oh,
So
that's
this is
super
an
funny.
issue
It's
that I've run
understanding
into many
that Ben
times
talked.
before.
You know?
Well, I can't hit a thing.
What?
Yeah, I can't hit a thing. He's inside the civil one.
Where
I also don't have a whole lot.
I've wanted to give the commands an ID in an object, so it looks something like this.
Oh,
where
there's
it'd be
two?
like, you
did
just
not know
got
there
a
were two.
big
I
randomly
engaged, sorry.
generated ID,
Very
and then
fun.
inside of it you have all the
Oh,
data
not
for the
good.
commands. So data is
Oh,
here,
yeah,
dot,
dude.
dot. And then you can easily say like, oh, this command was run. Go get command.
Are they close to you,
Whatever
Courage?
the ID
Yeah, they're right. There's one right inside my thing still. He's
But
hiding.
I feel
He's
like
hiding
it'd
inside.
be better
I
to
see
have the
this guy
commands
just popped
as
out,
an array
shot me in the
instead
back,
of an
so I'm
object,
probably
just for
dying.
like
He's gonna burn.
semantic reasons.
Jack's got you.
But then it makes it harder to reference it. But you can still easily reference it if you had the index number.
more
And
index.
since everything is just in a
Yeah, I'm gonna
for
peek
loop, I
Divot,
could
guys.
easily
Hopefully
pass
So I'm
that
trying to do
back.
right now.
So I don't know that it's
Wait,
going to be
Divot
a
guys are
problem.
running. I think we're okay.
Yeah,
Not
let's
bad.
just do it as an array.
Kill them all. Kill them all. I'm
So,
jumping in.
oh,
I'm
this is
going
supposed to be
for it.
actions too, by the way.
Are you
not
blocking?
commands.
You're getting looped up? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
getting looped
cover
up.
you. You're good.
I have zero materials. I cannot build a thing.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Nice, Tyler.
So we got
Did
a
you get
snipe?
him?
Yeah, I got both.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Oh
Semi
my god, if we had a campfire right now, it would be the most
Okay,
valuable thing
anyway,
of all time.
so
Really?
if
You're
conf
not wrong.
does not have action sign,
I'll see if
actions,
this guy
so what this
didn't
will do is if we come back here, that
Oh,
saves.
I
If we refresh,
I got more
it
bandages.
should add
Ben.
actions down here, which it does.
Okay.
So that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed to do. So that makes our blank actions.
I found a campfire. This guy had a
Oh my
campfire.
God.
Oh
then
my
I'm actually
value,
gonna
folks.
move
Value.
this.
Big value, dude. Let me get some
Where do you guys want to post up? Or
Okay.
should we get in
Being
zone first?
blank,
no,
we're
we're
gonna
alright, we have time.
conf.get
Right here. Let's do it right here.
actions.
Oh wait, this is yours.
I want to do it right here.
No, I've
So if
checked
this
out
is the
blue.
first time someone's
I'll
running
do
this,
it
it'll set
right here.
actions as a blank array.
I just need AR.
Doing it
And then
right here.
we get
Listen, but what if
the
we do it like
action
right
storm here.
here? Because
So
brick is
that's-
better than wood.
That's what we need to happen.
I don't know, dude. I'm
Metal.
gonna stay. I'm really feeling this
Go.
this
Yeah,
vibe.
you feeling this one? Yeah, you know what? You don't have to.
Okay, so now
Now
that we
what?
have actions set, the actions are getting registered. We
Okay, wait,
also
you can't
need to
just
actually
keep
have
re-edit.
commands as well.
I'm doing my original, dude.
Wow.
Now the question is,
You
do
know
I
how
want
much of
this
this
to be a
page?
part of the bot?
I have a total of 11 material. If anyone could spare anything,
I mean, I
I'd
feel
be-
like it probably
then you're
should
dead.
be.
You have
Let's
your
just
metal
start it out as the bot
Are you
for
using
now,
AR?
and then I'll hard it out if I need
I
to.
have some AR here.
So we're gonna do
222.
the exact same
What's
thing
that
here.
like?
I'm gonna go.
Here's a green AR. Take it.
Did Ninja just take it? I think he did.
I did not take the AR. I'm why do you assume, dude?
I thought I saw you just start picking up out of the air.
I have a blue. Oh, there's
Or
mini,
go back
man.
to actions
Here.
and literally
Wait,
just
where?
copy paste this.
Oh,
Man,
yeah,
what's
Tim,
a
Tim,
mini?
Tim,
I
Tim,
haven't
Tim,
seen
right,
one
Tim,
of
right,
those.
right, right,
That's
right.
easy.
What up? Thanks, bud.
Nice turn.
Command.
Got no one at
Got you, Bubba.
We'll make that command. Okay, cool. So we're getting all of the commands
Listen,
as well.
this whole
so
like
again, if we open
argument,
this up-
guys, I want it to end right now. Mods,
Here's what I'm being told.
it ends here.
Dogs use your scent to know how.
It ends here, dude.
Commands with a bunch
This
of
whole
Z's.
ninja.
Alright, cool. So it makes our
myth,
commands array as
Tfue,
well. So that's
who's
good.
better?
And I want that
Not
to be
in my
an array
chat
and
game.
not.
All right, that's not what streaming's about, man.
I think
All right,
honestly,
if you
guys
just want
like
to
the
go
index
compare
that
it
it is,
and like,
the array is good enough for using the
you know,
AD.
like go
It's
somewhere
the-
else. You're here to watch the stream. You're here to have fun. You're here to
Alright, cool.
enjoy. You're
So
here
we
to
have
learn
the
if you wanna
commands
learn.
getting
You're here to
defined.
Be entertained if you want to be entertained.
remember, crap,
Enjoy
where
the squads
was,
if you want to join the squads.
where was it?
I could
I
not
copy
care
pasted
less
this out. Let's go
about
ahead.
you
and
guys
put that
deciding who you think is
into our
better
config file. So I'm gonna
Get
manually
over it.
edit this.
and move on because from now on it's just gonna be a bannable offense,
Refresh.
man.
Okay, cool. So that's grabbing commands from there. That's good. Let's save and then.
You know, I don't really mind spiders.
Jacob,
I
thank you
hate
for the future
wasps.
stuff.
Yeah, I got
like
it.
a wasp. Like
So line
I will
70 is where
drop,
we're using this.
like an ice cream cone.
Yeah, right here.
for a wasp
So we can
kill,
go.
you know?
You know when like a bee flies close to you, I don't know when you like panic and like try to swat it. or whatever?
Nope.
My
Like-
40-year dash goes out with 3-5.
I hate when people are like, "Oh my God, it's just a bee." Calm down. I'm like, "No, that thing is gonna try to kill me."
Commands.
Yeah, top of the hill, 195.
Oh,
There's
look at
guys
that.
going up in front of us too. I was
Nice,
trying to be a bit
nice.
sneaky about it, but
Yo,
Bernie,
he will.
now
it's
he's
not
looking at
a-
me,
No
yiker.
matter if you can move on,
Alright, cool.
you have
So
to move on, dude.
that's being dynamically pulled
Tim, you
now.
just
If we
blocked-
ended up adding more to our
You
configuration,
just saved that guy's life. Good job.
All right.
You're welcome, guy.
and
Focus
refresh,
on your
it'll
daughter.
automatically
Just focus
generate
on
all
her.
those
Maybe
commands.
maybe don't move on.
with
Maybe
the
maybe
proper
don't look for
stuff.
someone else.
Hey,
Maybe
Tim,
just
what are you
focus
doing?
on your daughter.
So
What
what
are
is
you
this
doing?
for? Exactly, Berg? What are you talking about?
You know,
This
focus
is
on
just
your
gonna be a
craft,
chat
your
bot.
job, man.
It's gonna
You
replace
need
the
another
bots that
relationship
you have
now.
right now.
You know what I
Tim
mean?
saved his life, though.
Oh my God, I'm
Plugins
getting
that will be
outplayed.
able to be
He's gonna
developed
outplay
for
me.
it as well. I
my
can
God.
just add functionality to it. So the goal of this, so you guys don't know what my current Twitch setup is with my bot and my overlay and all the other white stuff. It's basically just a hodgepodge mess of spaghetti code
Jesus, dude.
that sucks to work on and is not fun to use or make updates. So the goal of this is to create a really solid foundation, which is the bot, to be able to build and add new stuff to and like maintain, rather than having just like a garbage thing. And the other thing that'll be nice about this too is I'll be able to like give it to friends and stuff like that. So like AP has his lights, Noblest has his lights, and I'll be able to like have people be able to download this. They'll be able to go to plugins. I'll have a server somewhere that has these files on it where they'll be able to hit install. They'll download the files for that, and then
We have,
they'll
like,
plug
guys
it in, and then
find
you'll
us
be able to do
consulting?
like Philips Hue things and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's what it's for. That's the end game goal here.
I don't want to be Iron Man,
Also,
dude.
the other thing that I want this for is because then I can
Alright, a little
actually
bit.
go in and quickly modify commands. So like. Right now, if I want to
Are they coming
modify
up with a
commands,
sound
I
though?
literally
They're
have to
coming
go into a
60
file
seconds
that's like
Yeah,
this, but
these guys-
50 times
you
bigger,
guys
and
should
find
be
the
able to
command
focus
I
the guys
want to
behind 'cause
modify,
these guys are, like,
and then
staring
fix it
down at
there,
me.
and like it's just
Alright,
it's
you
just
say that
becoming a
again.
lot of work, really.
Yeah.
So, I really just want to have a nice
One's trying
platform
to jump
where I
towards me and
can
spray him down.
manage everything
That's a
easier
tag
that
team.
I
Ah,
make
dude, we'll
that's
come back.
nice and I can give to people. All right, so we have our actions, we have our
Editing down
command.
to you.
We need to have all of this update. So I'm gonna go back into command
Try to
card,
trap you? Nice shot, Jack.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna comment out the
Hit him
select
one,
box,
63
'cause I
shield.
actually don't want that to be invoked right now. We don't need that. Let's first go ahead and let's make our input
What?
for
Hello.
type
Meaning?
equals
He fell down?
text, ID equals name,
Medkit's down line. Need to go get it.
command name.
He's 1 HP on me. Trap me. He's gonna game me. He's the 1 HP. That was really smart. I tried
Have
to
you
get out
thought
of there.
about the design of the bot before before you start.
You guys are gonna kill me. Yeah, you guys are gonna kill me together.
I have thought about it every day of my life
freaking
for the
wrecked.
last
Good
3
job, man.
years.
I tried to get to the. I was like crouching. I tried to get to the other side of the wall real
now,
quick.
and like pretty much right away when I started, I coded my own bot. So I've been working on it
Med kit here for you, Ben. And
a long time, and have learned over many rewrites of the garbage bot the proper ways of doing things, or at least better ways of doing things.
You say there was a full shield
Things
tile?
always improve with every iteration of it, as to be expected.
Oh, yeah. Perfect, thank you.
I've thought about this for a long time.
I don't know, man.
I've also worked on like 5 unfinished versions of this exact same program, except for it did so much more.
Malachi, I guess you're
the problem is every time I start a project is I end up finding cool things to work on. Like I learned that you can use Electron to get users' devices like cards and webcams and stuff like that.
Is it Autism, the Autism Father, the
so like my original project was
gaming
to
session
say,
of all time
OBS,
was like 120
here is a
hours.
window, capture it, it has everything that I need on this stream, so I only have one source in OBS, and then it moves stuff around like that. The programmers just play it by ear. I mean, I am kind of still playing it by ear, yeah. What are you programming? We're making a new version of Botability. Okay, anyway, so we have the input for our name. Let's go ahead and let's set placeholder to be command name. Although, honestly, placeholder should never be needed here because it's always going to auto-populate when we add a new command. So I think, so this is what I've learned from the past ones that I've made of this.
My God.
When you click add command, we're going to have it generate a new command here. Where it'll automatically start with active being false, actions being an empty array, and then the name will just be new command. So this is like very much what it will be to have a new command. So the reason I want it to be nice right away is so that command.
Oh, yeah, dude, that totally messed Courage up.
Yeah. I'm legit doing a full front-end rewrite for what
yeah, my bad. Fine.
Coswell, Lawyers Blow, custom versions of Redux and Virtual DOM. I've retooled the implementation like 20 times now. Yeah, dude, that's how I feel with this project. Although this one is shaping up really well, and I'm also not biting off more than I can chew, and that's what's helping.
I heard like crawling.
Alright, so command card. I should really just rename this to command card because we're not opening up anything else, but it's fine. So we have the input. Let's go ahead and Alright, the command name is already getting set, so that's good. We can come down here to our update. So let's comment this. Update command.
That's not you, that's not your building, it's not your building, it's not your building.
And then we can go this dot shadow root. I'm literally gonna copy this. Set attribute value. This dot name, and then we go this dot command.
Really?
Input. Okay, so refresh. Friend code pops up in there. Oh yeah, but we can change it and it doesn't update anything, and that's a problem. So we need to fix that. Whenever I do big things like this, I never do one at a time. I always get like a new idea, develop it, and add it. And I'm left with 100 unfinished things. Dude, yeah, exactly.
You know,
that's why the first thing that I did was develop this plugin system, so that I can make a strong bot, like a good working bot as the foundation. And then I'll be able to add other random stuff as I want. Oh my god!
I back out, Jackson. These guys refight again.
Okay, what even? What even? Alright, I'm not gonna worry about styling this right now, because styling forms is like the worst. Let's go into commands, and then let's do...
Well played.
So on connected, let's do...
One guy got knocked by the storm, licensing are fighting. Try to focus on that guy to the left.
Listener for name input. So we're gonna do this dot shadow root dot get
that airdrop that's coming down behind you.
Wait, this isn't where we want this.
There it is.
I might end up, and I'm probably gonna end up separating all of these inputs out into their own components, just so that things don't get messy. Because otherwise, we're gonna have like a billion freaking listeners up here, which will end up being really gross. But for now, I'm just gonna write it super quick, and I can copy pasta it later. Add event listener. I think we want to do on, what is it? JS on key up, I think is what I'm going to want here. Because I don't actually want it to happen when it changes. I want it to happen when the user lifts their key up. Because otherwise, the on-change input,
I have an idea how you can bait that guy,
listeners
Jack,
for inputs are kind of weird
it might get a little risky.
I don't know how they work. Also, T-Will Jam.
Go back up to the ramp where you just were.
I missed it.
Yeah.
And then like.
Not add,
so
like,
he can
plus.
see you.
8.
For like a second or two and shoot, and then come back down.
Sorry, I misread. I got
like shoot the guys in front of you, and then slam in the face.
So
you
on key up,
okay, well, maybe
event.
that might. Okay, never mind.
We're gonna do that. So we need to get the element by ID. We're gonna do command.
It still might work, but it is. Yeah, you don't. You don't. I mean, what are your mats at?
And I want to see how this works.
Only
go
like 600 in
console.
total.
Okay.
Log. A. Alright, so I'm gonna refresh this.
First might be. Oh. What was that? Jetpack?
Can bring over our console real quick, and then anytime.
Bro, really?
All these guys gotta rotate.
We're also not getting a JavaScript there though.
Right play.
Did I spell command right? Command.
Can you shoot that out?
Input. Yeah, did I not refresh? I swear I did.
Great job, Jack. One guy just got shotty too.
On key up. Is that not right?
It's this person and the sniper, last two.
Have a good night, Zill. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for getting some earlier. We'll catch you later, dude.
You see this sniper?
We'll catch you later.
Do it!
When
Let's
the
go!
fuck becomes a SoundCloud rapper?
My boy!
No, A is what I just use to check stuff all the time. Why is this not working? Connected callback, shadow root, get element by ID, command,
It's like
name,
Bachman,
input,
baby.
that's
Key
correct.
binds.
Add event listener. I guess I could just do change and see if that works. No, that's also not triggering it. Why is that not triggering it? Oh! Okay, change triggers when you click
I got time
out
for
of
one
an
more.
element. That's actually fine. Okay, so it is triggering. I am getting the.
Or are you
the
just
A
like
in the
getting seriously for
console.
tomorrow?
Yeah,
Why did that not work on key up though?
500 IQ.
JS on input key up. Is there a way to detect input like change without leaving the box though? I don't like that. So you want the on change identifier, on key down, blur and paste? No, I don't want that. Stack Overflow, you're not helping me. On key press, on key down, on key down, on key press, no. Why? I don't understand why this one's not working. On key press. Let's see if that works. But I don't know if I want that. No, that one's also not working. That's so weird. Stack Overflow is so hit or miss. It ends up being a hit more so than miss for me at least. Detecting input change in jQuery, not what I want. On input event, is that a thing? On input. Refresh. No. I'm probably, you know what, let's just go change. I don't want to debug why this isn't working, and change is fine. Okay. Anyway. Why you don't write my code for me if...
Hey, great clutch your courage. Sorry, dude.
that was intense,
Tell you
dude.
about
Thanks, Big Papa.
How do I want this to
Bad
change,
image. Thanks
then?
for the 1,000 bits, buddy.
We'll
Dude,
have
I
to
switched.
do...
Once I took one of my key binds off of my mouse,
Shout out
it's
to
made
your
all the
nephew,
difference in
Caden.
the world. Like, literally, I feel so much more confident in building. It's not even funny.
Equals...
I put floor to F and
Crap, we're gonna need to
it's
get the
just so
value
much better.
of it.
I can't believe it
So
took me
let's
so long.
do name, input, const,
I
name,
put floor to
input,
Q. Took it off my mouse as well.
Yeah,
Then we
I
can
switched,
go
I switched edit over to Q, and it feels like
value?
that's why, like,
No.
dude, it's just literally
Get
every part of
attribute.
that is so much better now.
So what do you have? What's G?
value.
G is now my pyramid roof,
So now,
so I can put because I've been trying to use
didn't
pyramids
work.
now to
I'm
like
not
trap
getting
people
an
to
error
build
though.
stuff like that.
This not set
Yeah, yeah.
attribute.
I've been practicing a lot in playground, and then now
I'm
my
watching
middle
the name
mouse
attribute,
scroll
too.
wheel is now
Why
trap.
is that not
So I'm
changing
getting
it?
more trap kills too, like in the build battles.
Oh, it's because I didn't click out of it. I'm stupid. No, that didn't do it. Alert.
I'm landing
I'm
a
gonna
go
red
Wells.
right here.
Okay.
Okay,
Get
it's
the
running
stack
the
shot.
alert.
Hey, great minds
Why
think
is
alike.
it
How
not
you doing?
setting?
How you doing?
The dude above bashing
I wonder
down
if
to
it's
the,
is it
chest above you
this?
guys.
You said you're using Electron. Yes, I am. I wonder if it's the
I had
reference to
number
this
six.
because it's inside of an event listener function.
dude.
That can't be right. I've done that many
I
times.
got whatever
Yeah, this
gun,
not
yeah,
shadow
it's
that I get on
fine.
the ID. This reference should be fine.
No one's
Why is that
Wells
not?
either. I think that guy was by himself.
Look at you.
Okay, got a gold Famas. Perfect.
Were those two minis ninja or no? Or did you
Yeah,
check?
right.
Let's just try running
I
update
left wing
component
up
from
top.
this, I guess, and see if that
Coming up.
fixes it. No.
You know what might be honestly like the worst gun in the game?
That
to
should
start with?
definitely be updating the.
It's just a pump shotgun.
Humans are screwed due to electron hijacking the
Back in the
Google
day,
shortcuts.
the best.
Oh,
I
that
got a
makes
pump. I can one-hit
sense.
everybody. Easy. I used to think that
Makes
the
a
best
lot
gun
of
to get
sense,
was
actually.
the tac shotgun,
Got my
but now I
bedroom
think
today
it's
and
the
I saw
drum
this
gun.
couple sitting on the concrete
Yeah,
trail.
drum gun, I still think drum gun tech shotty, I'll take that, like, first
Dude, I
gun.
gotta get that cactus.
For
Oh,
sure.
100%. Tim, I got a mini for you.
Quenchiest.
Dude.
Oh my god, I found the bug.
I
have to
wonder,
kill this right
you
now.
know
I need
what?
to take my
Maybe I'm just
opportunity.
like not getting a value
luck.
here, or maybe this is airing out. Let's do console.log.
Who's right next thing?
Name input, get
I'm in
attribute
loop.
value.
Is there a trap?
What floor?
Bottom floor on the
It's
outside.
giving me.
Or like
You
dude,
go.
and he got rude.
Hey, there's guys
Okay,
in
hold on.
B-ball and guys
Yes,
right
get
next to me
value of-
in this building.
There's like 12 different ways to do this, I thought. Or I'm just used to like jQuery and stuff.
Yeah,
close.
B-ball.
Document get element ID text block. Okay, I can literally just do dot
Hiding
value.
the
I
3
don't
in the
need to
corner.
do
Free
dot
shot
get
on him from red.
Dot
This
value.
keeps trash. Good job.
Okay.
Wow, dude,
So
that's
what was
sick.
happening is it was getting the value that was set in the beginning.
Sorry.
And
you
it
saw how he
wasn't
crawled out of
actually
there?
changing.
Yeah, he's
So
figured
this
the
should
game out,
work.
dude.
And I should be able to get rid of this update component in here
Okay.
because it's already gonna get triggered.
I got that.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Nice.
He had a scar
Alright,
and he
cool.
just lasered me
Cool,
and
cool,
I accidentally walled myself
That's
in when I
awesome.
tried to wall him out.
So it's
Sick,
working.
dude.
It's doing its magic.
Mini
Boom,
game
it changes the
bunch.
thing. Nice, dude. Nice. Found a new
Oh my god.
glitch. It says I'm hosting someone who's
Jack, I
offline
took his above me right now?
yesterday, and it's just their offline stream.
Mine, down low.
When did they end their stream? Because if they ended their stream
119
recently,
to this
sometimes
guy.
it hangs
One
on the
shot.
offline screen for a while. I've only ever seen people using cactus as decorations or flavoring to add to things, but eating literal cactus from the ground?
Bro, I don't know what to tell you, man.
do you.
I am missing.
Alright, cool, so
here,
that's working.
literally
It's not actually saving that
shot,
value,
dude.
though. Like
Well, no,
24
I-
hours ago.
I've
Okay,
got
maybe it is a
nice.
glitch.
Oh, okay.
I mean, are you expecting
yeah,
Twitch to
I've
work?
got
Come on.
Sorry, I made the mistake of assuming that you didn't.
All right, let's
fault.
go ahead and get this
I
to
should've
save then. So we need to get a reference to.
What else
the
is over here?
config
Either of you guys
file,
want a
so
gold
we
from
go
us?
I mean,
const conf equals
I have a scar
espresso.
already, so. Eat up, boy.
Yes. PRESS
Did you get it?
Bastion.
dot conf. And then we can go down here and we can go.
like I hit that guy for
We actually
6,
can't do this
and
yet.
then I pumped him for 14.
So we need to go
dude.
into our commands view.
like pretty close.
And
Way of the road,
in
you
our
know.
Back in the
loop
day,
while we're
would've, like,
making
those could've been,
this,
like,
we actually need to set a
120
new
crits.
attribute.
Don't know what I'm doing,
Oh!
You know?
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna comment this out. We actually need to get the ID here as well. So I'm gonna switch this to console.log.
Julie's the C4.
You guys are playing this out, right?
You want me to leave?
The
Can we leave?
location that it
Oh, it's
is.
up to you. If you guys play it out, I'm gonna run
Okay, so we're gonna
upstairs
switch
and
this
make eggs.
to
Yeah, we'll play it out. Go make eggs.
index,
Okay, I'll be right back.
and then we'll do const command. So we're gonna redefine command down here.
Yo, murder, sorry, I would be one of night
Commands.
two, man.
Index.
Ooh,
Alright, so all of this code should still
it's an
work.
airdrop. It's pretty far though.
If I uncomment
Quieres
that
un
out.
café?
The green tag, dude. That's what I
and then-
want.
Okay, so we don't see anything wrong here. We're
You
just getting
pausing
into
on
it.
the-
Be good. Yo, Huckleberry Pie, it's been forever. How are you doing? People also eat snails. Ew. I've never had snails, but I've heard that they're.
And you don't want to get into it because nobody
Yo,
would ever
Huckleberry, what's up, though,
understand.
dude? I haven't seen you.
I'm
in
like, I'm head casing right now,
God,
dude.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know where I want my.
You just said
What is it? Wait, what is
Hi.
it?
My,
How's it going?
What are you talking about?
We love you.
Are you
God,
talking about
my
snails?
boy,
Oh,
y'all.
oh yeah, dude. It just
I'm
doesn't feel
doing
like my mouse
college
and keyboard
life.
has to feel
Oh,
my-
baby.
We love
Don't
you.
let it get the best of you, man. You got this. I believe
Don't go breaking my heart.
This is men's school. College is just school. for
Here
adults.
comes the
Something
sun,
else.
and I said it's
Alright, so let's do
alright.
index for this. And then we can set. We'll set
Pretty
index there as
darling.
well. So this is actually not going to affect anything yet because we're not doing anything with the index. But if we come back in
What's up,
here,
Demon? Demon and Goblin here. How you doing, big boys? The brothers.
index.
Jack, that collection was amazing,
The
dude.
sun, and I said
felt
it's
good.
alright.
To have
I'm
this
just happy that I
index
had to actually build for it and
changes.
stuff like that.
All right, cool. So now the index
No,
is getting
that was a
set
call.
of what,
Spraying the guy down.
of
Dude, I
what-
love the SMG for that reason.
thing
That
it
thing
is.
got melted. Those two
Alright, what's
walls.
up, face shutter? My
I'm
boy,
noticing, like, a small,
boy.
like,
D-Hard
little
back,
vibration.
lol. Catching a bit.
I'm trying to think of how this
Not
will work.
vibration. I might
I've never
actually
worked with a
get
raise
one
like
of
this
those
with the
fixes similar.
configuration
Or
file,
like
so we'll have to see how things
that,
turn
like,
out.
props it up.
Okay, so anyway, we should be able to come down here and we should be able to
Oh,
go
yeah, like,
conf.set.
No, it's broken. It broke off.
Yeah.
And for some reason right now I'm like feeling
Commands.
Oh, shot one
That's Tau 215. Yep.
No, I don't think that they'd understand.
Man.
That while everything's meant to be broken,
Then we can go
I just
this.
want you
dot
to know
index.
who I am.
One right in front of me, okay?
Nova Hype, welcome in.
And we should be able to
Let's
go.
do that right. Nova
name.
Hype.
Set
Right here,
to
man.
name input dot back.
Look at that.
So, if all worked out well, when I exit this, we should see this right here update. No! How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to say that I want to go in
How you
here?
doing?
Is it just dot notation for that?
That was good.
All right, that did not
the
work.
longest
It
time I
literally took it as a
remember.
little.
Yeah,
I
picture. Flying scroll too.
I wonder if it's still dot notation for that. It very well could be.
Since you ran away.
To see what Ben did, dude. I was like, what's he gonna do? He's gonna call on, he's gonna grab him, he's not gonna say anything, and he calls them
What
out.
if, what is this adult you speak of?
Turn over a
This
little
makes sense. Pretend. Okay, wait, what?
I thought that this morning too.
Please. You just gotta
Nah, it's
pretend
just
you're an
gonna
adult
be
in
good
public.
Good
and then you come
memory.
along.
Let's go
I'm
flying
just trying to get
squirrel.
in and actually get some kills. That's all.
Okay, so it is
like
dot
like
notation.
her
That's
death,
super
so
weird.
it's pretty good.
On the way, bye-bye.
Alright,
Scott the
That's
vegan,
what
Scotty
Brent
with the
does at
very
least.
hot
It's
body, Craigasm.
Okay, cool. So that updated the
Season
config
5
file.
was
So then if
busy.
we reload,
Scotty
it
wasn't
changes.
there to change my underwear.
Nice,
Take
dude.
me to the fair.
Awesome. Okay, it's good to know that arrays
I'm
still
not
work with
in charge
dot
of who gets
notation. That's a
unbanned.
little weird, but it makes
That
sense.
wasn't
It's
too
a
bad.
little
Let's
bit
go.
easier to type out.
Alright, and you definitely shouldn't link
Alright, cool.
GoFundMe to replace your teacher's
So
phone.
nice.
Scotty doesn't
Now
know.
we need to get
Scotty
action set
doesn't
up.
know.
Let's actually, before we do that, let's since we're already editing stuff, let's go ahead and
Lord
we
Beers,
can,
imagine. Hell, Elfman can. You're rocking. Good, good. Dude, imagine
Don't
if
you
Beers
start
come
with
on,
that
it's like,
shit.
Come on.
man toggle, stop propagation.
Cerebral Jester,
Guy
thanks for
goes,
the
"Hey,
good
I
luck.
got
How you doing,
banned for
Jester?
linking a
Welcome back.
GoFundMe
Wait,
to
wait,
my
wait,
teacher
wait.
replaces
How am I
stolen
toggling the
phone.
command?
Can I be unbanned?
This ain't love, it's clear
What the
to see.
Up to the right,
Yeah, I see
there's
them.
at least 3 of them. They see me now, they're about to look down that way.
Wait.
Tag them. Wow, they're all John Wick, so tag them.
Huckle brought me. Oh, baby, bros, you would go. Welcome on in. I'm doing fantastic. I'm just trying to think. I think that this is wrong.
It's still hot
I
to
think
this
something
day in
is
the
wrong.
6th grade.
Man
Everyone
toggle,
was
that's
like,
not active.
Knock one.
How does that note change?
Cause I'm just a man.
I don't have
Splat it
any
in your
logic here that sets that to switch our
Nights
active.
never
I
seem
might
to
not have.
go too
So
fast.
I think that that's a bug.
There's another dude over here shooting
Stay
guys.
with
But
me and
All right, hold on. If I experiment that out, can I
Oh,
still
I think
toggle
it's
it?
behind.
Yes, we can. Okay, so
Let's try
that
to double
means
bump
that
it.
it's getting toggled not by the attribute, but by the code
the guys
inside of it,
flying.
which we don't want.
One's down.
We need to go
Hill.
into
You
Then
missed
your
the
left.
intro. Oh, I'm sorry.
yep.
We started a little bit earlier than the
Hogla.
last time we
Tag
started.
number
But
23.
Add event listener
got
click.
listeners.
Is that set attribute?
Yeah,
We don't
I
want to
got
do
it
any
shut
of that.
out.
I'm gonna get rid of this click
Bounce
attribute.
pad to save. I have no
Cess
maps to
time,
get
thanks for the follow.
It's all
Cess
good.
time.
Okay, so now when I click it, it doesn't do anything. Good. That's what we want.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help, Tyler.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay,
Tag
I'm glad
tag
you
Omega.
figured this
There's one
out
from Waterfall too.
without running into a ton of bugs. Because
Tag
that
one
would have been
Waterfall
a pain in the butt to try to figure out why I did that.
Beard, yeah, we're going out some facial here.
So now what we're
Cheers.
going to do is we're going to come up here. So we're stopping
Have
propagation.
you
That's
seen
good.
Rick and Morty?
And we have to go.
Rick and Morty.
Is he all materials for you?
If
No, I can't watch it.
This
My mom
dot
said I can't watch it because I don't have high enough IQ for it, dude.
equals
I need to understand physics and stuff.
this not active
Oh, the physics.
equals false. It has to be a string.
My mama don't like
Alright.
you. She
Now
likes
Whoa,
everyone.
Oh wait, that's not what we want to do. We want to set the attributes so that it updates. So the difference between this is if we set it like this, it actually won't run our update code. But if we do this dot set attribute
My job.
active,
I didn't see what's
Bro, I
going
found myself
on.
being trapped inside
Confirm, bro.
Subway talking.
using different freaking quotes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I need
Like,
to
I
get
found myself
prettier to work on
getting
this, so it
boxed into
makes
people
all
one by
of
one,
us
like
look
every other fight.
I think it's, dude, I'm
Alright,
not even kidding.
and
I'm
then we want to come
Oh,
down
yeah,
here. Let's set
I
this.
literally think it's people just
Alright,
boxing
so
off.
now when we click, it should. No, it doesn't
Is that it's more like I
toggle.
just fall in?
But why?
Eu queria um ponteiro, por que você trouxe só um quarto?
I think I was
Não,
gonna
é um quarto.
Oh no. totally should have had taco. Ew, what are you eating? But why? Yeah, dude.
I love firm bombs.
Console.log.
Firm but fair.
I probably missed so many.
Prettier
upgradable
has an
weapons.
extension to set it up to run on save. I do have it set up to run on save. It's just these weird HTML template files don't get processed.
Yes, sir. Good
I have it working on every other thing. Like I can literally come in here, set up a bunch of stuff. Well, that's errors. Lol. I can literally come into here and like screw up all my tabs and stuff.
She's
it'll fix it.
If she breeds,
So
she's a thot.
what's that set attribute?
Corner house.
Thanks, you shall.
That's not active. Or not.
Oh my God,
it's
that's
not
good,
active.
man.
No. See, I understand your frustration with it, but I have to use a string.
What'd you say?
Because this is,
Don't let him win.
these are using HTML elements, so I can't do actual Boolean. Unless I want to get even grosser with JavaScript and do not a string, in which case, that's gross. So, because these attributes are being set in HTML, I can't actually do the exclamation mark not operating. It's unfortunate. What you making though? We're making a chatbot for Ultron. So right now we're working on getting the code or command set up. They're gonna have different actions that we'll be able to run. The goal of this is to have a really good bot that we can have, and then I'll be able to make plugins for it, like this one for the Philips Hue. I'll be able to turn which I have that one set up, but I'd have to reconfigure it because I deleted the config for it. Rick, it's time for bed. I mean, I go to bed at like midnight. Usually I'm just doing my workout at like 11:30.
Bro, does this say my stream's off on you guys?
Until 11:30, so yeah. It casts it to a string, doesn't it? Yes, it does cast it to a string, which is why I can't use true or false. Oh, unless you're saying.
I don't see you online, Tim.
Well, no, but the thing is,
maybe I've been here before.
with this not active string,
in this room, this floor.
I can see you
I don't know that I want to try
all this negative talk.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. I could probably do this.
Twitch Prime, dude. And the fact
like I could probably do this dot active.
Twitch Prime's available.
But this is so gross because it's taking a string and saying do the opposite of it, and then it's doing gross double.
Whatever stream is fine. You know what I mean, dude?
Wow. It's a string, so I'm gonna treat it as string.
Just click on that button.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna try and do the opposite of freaking string false. That's gross. You can do tyranny to make it prettier.
Just to see how it feels.
What is tyranny?
Just for a minute.
I'm not done eating this bad for my health food. Or you could just use 0 and 1, but I don't. No, but then I can't because 0 and 1 it has to be an int. It's still not the proper data type because it has to get past the HTML elements to work.
All right, I'm thinking out loud.
I didn't realize it was already a string. Yeah, so the way that I'm setting this all up is it's all using like shadow
building right here.
So it's all getting passed into HTML attributes, which means that it all has.
That's a good song.
So there's no way that I can pass any sort of like object down through it, stuff like that. That actually goes through the surface. That's actually okay. That's a better way of setting it up. I'm gonna copy paste that. I'm not gonna do that right now, just because it wouldn't be consistent with the other files that I have. So that I can do that at one point. Because that's actually a much better way.
Had my cannon shot been like perfect, that was actually a gold BRB. But I like messed it up a bit.
Yeah, just to be like a quick. It's much shorthand.
There's all the
much more shorthand. The conditional is behind the question mark. Yeah. I've done that before. It's just that I usually don't set it up that way. It's honestly easier to read for me if it's set up in a different like this. Anyway, why is this not?
Did I get a ghost?
Why is this not?
You got a ghost. Oh.
Okay, so it's getting into there, but it's not setting it up. I don't know why.
But it sounds cool.
Well, I went to
Ringo, how you doing, Ringo?
Connected callback.
Welcome.
I went to actually answer Ben. I was like, oh,
what's the one you always sing on the guitar? It's 18.
White lips. Oh, it's because I didn't change it here. Because we changed state to active. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're good. We changed state to active because it made more sense, but I didn't change it in the attribute observer, so then it didn't reference. You got it. So I just it's all good. No.
Cinder,
Don't you
let's
worry.
go. I'm
What
ready
is
for
this?
week
This
two,
is
man.
referencing the
Thank you
custom
for that, man.
HTML
Thank you for
element that we're
really
referencing.
appreciate it.
Have you heard
So the way that we have this set up is we
I
are
was just singing that.
creating a custom element for
It never
a
gets old.
command, which
Never
is
gets
this
old.
box that you see. And we're defining that here. So this is
Listen, man,
referencing
so,
that
like,
component
if you
itself.
have the
So when we
ability
do
to
this
work
dot
it
set
full-time
attribute,
jobs,
we're
that's
actually
all
setting
I'm
an
on, and you're
attribute
okay
on
with
this
making
custom
it
This
that
person's
amount of
telling me
money.
my view count's
and
broken.
then what happens
Like,
is
It
because
says
it's
I'm
setting
online,
the
but it
element
says I'm online.
But
attribute
if you
and we're
don't- if you
observing
have
that
the option to
attribute,
work at
it'll
McDonald's
automatically
or
run
go
this
to-
function,
like,
which
do
will
both.
update its
Go to
internal
school and
value,
work until you
which
finally
then
pass
runs
your
the
job.
update
I'm like,
function.
just because college is coming up,
Which will
doesn't mean
update
you
all the
have to
values
go.
and stuff
But
like
college
that.
is
So it
very
kind of
important, and you definitely
propagates
should
down.
always prioritize going.
It's a
because
little
it is just such a
convoluted,
I have no
but
idea.
it
Please
works.
see. Yeah, we kind of messed
I'm
it up
not mad
about it, but
because
I don't
it's
remember.
Vue.js.
It's been 3
Fun to
weeks since
write.
PB.
Sorry.
I kind
Alright,
of
cool.
this
So
run, but it's a
now we
decent
have
run.
this.
Brick.
That one's
Who's your
working. It's
favorite?
saving on refresh. We knew that though. I literally had to
Beetlejuice.
code for that. Let's go and finish the toggle.
Beetlejuice.
So we're doing the toggle. We have. I don't want to get rid of that comment though.
Bro, when people don't build, it's the best gun in the game.
Set attribute.
Like done.
Like
So the attribute should be set at that.
The which gun?
the FAMAS, dude. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm staring down these guys. I'm literally I'm
Who made
66
a shadow
headshot,
down
like
polyfill?
120
And dude,
one bird.
I was full
Where's
spraying
our
with a blue
okay with
SMG. Didn't
polyfill?
realize how they were
Oh,
just like
baby, dude, you're
between
gonna
your
get all
damage
up in
and then
that
my
shadow
like little
down.
peppering going on, they just got melted.
Is it the
Good job, boys.
polymer polyfill? Is that the one it is?
Yay!
Is polymer's made by Google,
Me
right?
too.
I thought it was. Maybe it's not. I might be wrong.
That's all that matters.
Might be wrong. Brosy, thank you for the follow, and Hard to Kill, thank you for the follow as well, guys. I appreciate
Update
it.
on my
Sorry,
situation.
my Windows not open to my alerts.
What was that sound?
It is.
agree.
Still
Okay,
offline.
so we need to set this.
My band chat.
Dead.
is
Oh
again.
my
We need to
god.
set this.
Oh
I'm
my
a little
god.
concerned about setting
Nipples.
this outside
Holy crap,
of
I'm
this
alive.
logic, though.
Oh my god.
I almost feel like it might be better to
Yeah,
do
Tim.
conf.
By the way.
That actually worked. Okay.
Let's just
I
go down
worked,
here and
boys.
grab this.
Go ahead,
Oh, what
Kurt.
am I doing? I completely forgot to do this shit. What am I doing?
Active.
I'm going to sleep.
Alright, we lost a little bit of time there, but
New thing tomorrow. Y'all good night, okay?
Sad to
I
see
can
it, bro.
really
I
brain
laid
farted
back.
and I was going for those kicks.
We need to copy paste this.
Hey, Limbo, can you host me?
Down here
Thanks.
again.
Yo,
Just kidding.
and set it to true.
yo, Tim, you want to throw
Alright, so this should make that state save via over refresh, and it is. So that's good. That's working how we expected. I want
This
to
has
try
happened
it with
before,
this.
but what I did was I switched games and it came
this
back, but now it's not
dot-
fixing.
Tap on my window, knock
and see if that
on
works.
my-
I don't know that it will. Cherry Pie, thank you
I
as well.
literally think I may have to shut my stream off, which I hate doing.
Okay, that is. Okay,
you
cool.
could be smooth.
always
I
do
just
that.
so my
No, I'm
concern
pretty
with
straight
setting
edge.
this outside of the
Pretty straight edge. I don't smoke
outside of the if statements
or vape or like.
is that I didn't know what the
I
life
was thinking of
cycle
starting to
for,
play
like, these
ukulele.
updates were.
Has anyone played it? That's like similar to banjo, right? Banjo Kazooie.
If that
kind
makes
of.
sense. So we're setting the
Ukulele, a
attribute,
new
but I
version.
didn't know if this dot
Anyone
active
have a
would
recommendation or
actually
play
get
that game?
set properly
Yuka.
immediately. But it looks like it does.
Do you have any
So I think we're good.
tattoos? I mean, I
Tried
do,
using
but it's where
polymer
the
twice
sun
and
don't
both
shine.
times I gave
Sounds
up
good.
and used something else. I like the idea,
No
but
tattoos.
it looks
I'm
more
not
simple. Yeah.
against or,
Honestly,
like,
so at my office,
Against getting
we
tattoos.
had a
Thanks for
2-day.
Thought
We had
about
2
it.
days where we sat
Never
down
really thought
and
about
learned
it.
as much as we could about custom web components and custom
PB
like
or we
HTML
won't jump
elements and stuff
through.
like that.
Oh,
With
every
the
single
idea
one of
being
you
that we had a
jump.
platform that we wanted
You
to
can
make
only
these
speak for
components super
yourself,
easy for,
Seashells. You can't speak for
where people
everybody.
could just import a piece
You
of
drink.
code
I drink on the
and
4th
then
of
the
July. I
video
ate
would
two
be
Ben hit-
beers.
Ben hit the
I don't
50K.
really
and
drink
throughout
off,
much
no.
testing, we found
On the
that
4th of July, we
like
did
just
crack open
plain
2 beers, though.
JavaScript and HTML was like the
On stream.
easiest way to go, rather than using like
Nine
Polymer and
Xander
stuff like
6, what's
that.
up, man?
There's definitely different use cases. Like obviously with this, there's no data binding and stuff like that. so it can
But
get
thanks for
kind of
$2.
hairy.
In the seashells.
And obviously
I'm
you have like
in
backlinks and stuff like
seashells.
that for browser
What?
support and blah 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 blah.
What?
but,
What do you
yeah,
mean? Oh,
whatever.
Thanks for the
Doomblade,
$2.
what's up? You want to learn
Oh,
the
you're
code?
in.
Do it, man.
Like, okay, the
Go find
brigade.
some like online courses, watch some videos, read
It's
some documents.
Domo
do
YT.
it.
Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub,
best
dude.
way to
Thanks
learn
for
it
using
is
your
just
Prime
by
sub
doing
on the channel.
So if you
Definitely
make
helps me
yourself a
out a
little
lot.
project, make yourself
Thank
a little
you.
custom website,
Thank
make
you.
yourself a
It's
little
Doma.
something.
Go funsies. Thanks for the
Go
$2.
for it.
Sea
Oh
level.
my God, Mythic.
Fat
is
Farmers,
on
nothing
back.
bad, man.
Seashells, sea lol, sea
All right, so
bullet.
anyway, this is
Thanks for
working
$2
as expected,
seashells.
which
All
is
right,
cool.
2 people.
So all these
Yeah,
inputs
Domo
are
YT.
currently
Thank
saved.
you,
I know
man.
what that is, man.
Thanks for supporting
Which
the
is
channel.
good.
Wonderful
Helps me out a
activity.
lot.
This is the dream.
Helps
Let's
me,
go
helps
ahead
me
before
out
we
a
get
lot.
too too
gonna
deep
go
into
make
this,
skin
and
to
let's
stream
add
offline.
a
I'm gonna
new.
go to Tuesday.
Let's add a
Damn,
button to
dude.
add
Hey,
a new.
everyone's saying my stream says it's offline.
It's
A
everyone's
little
it's gotta be
something,
mine. It's gotta be mine too.
All right, so let's
Make
go back
phone
into our
start with that,
commands
man.
view.
Welcome in.
Let's come up
Are
here.
you cheating on your
and-
body pillow?
There's that.
I'm gonna
right.
get rid of
cheating on
this
my
section.
body
Private
of the
stream.
guide.
I'm taking
Wow,
a shirt
man,
off,
look
chat.
at that
I'll
pillow.
take mine off.
I just want to focus on the commands
Imagine.
now.
What the hell?
Let's go ahead and get
you get banned from each other?
Yo, do we have a Twitch staff that can confirm that? I don't think we had a Twitch staff in here last time.
I think it's as long as it's non-sexual.
Non-sexual.
I don't know, like, where in this UI would it make the most sense to add. I guess I could do it right here. What I've done in the past for this type of UI,
I'm jumping on my bed.
Think of the 30,000 ratio. I need some ninja bits in the chat. Maximum ninja bits.
Wait, yours is broken too, Stereo?
Mama called the doctor.
But
The
just
doctor
working.
said.
No. Well, no. Or we could do it at the top. All right, chat. If you were coding, or if you were using a bot,
The stream is working, but apparently it just
would it
says
make more
I'm
sense for the add new to be at the bottom of the list, or would you want it to be at the top?
Hey guys, don't worry, everything's good. Twitch chat,
I feel like it's not often that you quickly.
Tyler, your stream's up, my stream's up, I'm fine.
Jack, you good?
Don't worry about it.
You good?
Making a giant don't change anything.
Jack, you paid the money.
Someone doesn't care enough to update the browser. I don't care.
Yeah, I got it, bro. Trust me.
I wish that were.
Where is the server? What server are you streaming on?
The nice thing about this project is it's running in Chromium, and it's only ever
should be
been
on
running in Chromium.
West Coast.
I don't know.
I don't know though.
Not for sure. If there's a bunch, you'd have to scroll through them all. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm on New
And
York,
then,
so it doesn't
so
make any sense.
one thing that's going to be kind of weird is in order to do this properly,
It
we're
was all
going to
fine.
have
I went and
to.
got my
This shit
heckin'
is
food.
boring.
So what's going to happen is obviously if we just use a quick confidential set,
Wait, Tim,
it will
I'll be
add a
honest.
new
I used to live in New York City, and I would stream from that New York
bottom of
server.
the configuration. So it would add it right here, right?
And
So
sometimes
that would mean that the
that
new
server,
command
it was
will
called
show up at
up,
the
dude.
bottom of the list. So
It
we
was
can
called
add
Ninja.
new and then having a
There's no way I'm on
So what we need to do is
Oh, I'm just saying, maybe it's
top, and then we have to have it add.
I used to live in New York City and stream from like the Virginia server because I used to, for some reason, only on that server that is
But yeah, I think I agree. Top will probably be- I'll just set it up the way
Ah, só não é francês, é bem gostoso. E agora que eu reparei, é bem gostoso, né? Oi? Ah, não é nem italiano, é ciabatta.
I used to wear peanuts all the time, and then I
Tinha
got
acabado
peanuts.
de
I'm just
sair.
doing peanuts at the moment.
Educate, please.
All my branded shirts are peanuts.
Twitch's been cracking down, man.
Gostoso, né?
Rock the boat.
Muito bom.
Rock the
People
boat.
that have been talking about maybe
Trump said
leaving.
we
Tá
can
mexendo
months,
no
like
market?
It's working
5
now.
months in a row.
My
I
viewer number
appreciate you.
appeared.
Much
Dude,
love.
No.
mine literally just came back too.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
wow, dude.
We're gonna have to.
Call them out
So we have
on
to
it.
put that in the
Hey,
actual contact slot.
biscuit.
The problem with this now,
The
though.
biscuit.
Dude, no
Yeah,
one
well,
wants
you know
this
what,
mini
let's
shield.
just,
It's really
go
upsetting
ahead
me.
and actually-
Where are you?
Into the sun.
Yeah, right now, Tim's around.
Let's call this
Oh my God,
one.
excuse me.
I'm on the way, Jacob.
And that's so rude.
Did I just pick that back up?
No,
Bacon.
let's do.
Yeah, but me over here. Hey Tim, here you go. Clean yourself up. Mine.
Man, 3 months.
So the problem that's happening here is that every time this component updates,
I was already
it actually
dancing for
clears
you.
out
Man, I
the
fucking lost,
commands
like,
wrapper,
$1.
which is why our text is not showing
Dude, how
up
much
there.
weight did you lose right there?
And that happens
Stressing
because
out about
anytime that the data updates, we
I'm
want it to
sweating.
re-render this
There
component.
is nothing.
So we need to
more
actually go ahead and we
I mean,
need to make sure that
than
we're
when
not
your
doing
stream's
that
not
now.
working very well.
So let's
I
do.
100% agree.
Yeah,
We'll make another
the
data
parents'
here
office,
with
your
ID.
stream.
Well, that up, man.
I'm working. Now we should be
Okay, okay.
So
No, real talk though. Like
Idiot.
when
It's
I
right,
ask
what's going
for
on?
people
Hello,
having no
bot?
control of your streams will
unshift to add to the top or shift.
Let's just say.
We could use an ES6 operator.
Go live and you draw like
We could
five
probably do
shots
something
frames,
like,
oh, great, this is gonna be a good day.
Hannah Banana, what's going on? Welcome in.
We could get all of the
just got
current
live,
Oh
and,
my
like,
God!
a
What?
decent amount of people
Okay, get the
came
red
in.
release. That's fine.
things
So
and
like
something
the
like
notifications
this.
list or whatever.
This would be our new one right here, right?
Did you say you
I
tell
probably
me I'm
need
a
to
kid? I
I
say
probably
say it
should
again, then I say thank you.
Whatever. Like
That would honestly
Ever
probably be the
since
easiest
I've been
and cleanest way to
doing
write
my
it. Because then
Instagram
we'll put our
update,
object
people
in there
have been
at the
so
beginning,
thankful
and then
for
we'll spread
those,
out all the other
because
commands. So that'll
like
probably
the story and stuff, because it shows when you just like bam.
It is
Twitch half the time the notifications don't even go out.
The modification of the config
Get
file.
away from
Yeah,
me.
so I'm using a library that. So in order
Just
to
'cause I'm
actually like
like
save those
99%
settings
beautiful.
on like
I'm right
reloads
on
and
this.
refreshes of the
I
app,
think that
all of the data is
I
getting
think
saved
that
to this
there's a
configuration
list
JSON file,
of
and it's in the
follow.
library to
Are
do
you
that.
ready for this?
Not for sale.
So
There's
I'm
the
not like
followers, and the
modifying it
longer you've been
directly in that. I need
almost
to
said
set
the
it
R
in
word.
the
longer
Do you know what would happen
So
if
what
you
what
said
that will
also,
do is
layer
like,
it.
I'll
Layer
link
the
it.
cable
I know what I'm
down.
doing.
Two
They're
months.
probably not there.
It should be
Let's
pretty
go.
easy. We just have to
80%
say
of
what
us
we'll
go
do is
down.
when we add a new one,
They're
is
still
we'll just say
following
we
your
write
channel.
all the
So
commands.
the notification, everything's
go
fine.
out.
Yeah,
One
let's
at
go
a
We'll just
time.
get all of the
Thanks.
current commands
Saying, like-
and then write
like,
the
Thank you guys for the feedback. We're gonna keep
Bruce
on to it
Almighty,
a
when
little
he's
bit.
doing that, yeah,
Thanks, Larry.
upgrade, yes, all emails.
So let's go ahead and
Right?
style this super
And then,
quick.
and
One
then
of the worst
half
days
the
of my
emails
life.
aren't even going out to people who don't even watch the stream anymore. Then by the time you finally
boy,
get
thanks,
to the
Larry.
people who actually recently followed the bottom of the list,
It's tomorrow.
it's tomorrow. 1,000,000%.
Kevin, what's
I'm
going on,
willing to
Kevin?
bet
Welcome
money. I mean, here's the thing, dude. YouTube is the exact same way, though, right? Like, I'm telling you right now, I upload some videos, and like, I'll upload a video that's my ultra instant video. That got like 2 million views.
You're gonna go
like,
cut you out, catch you later,
dude.
What are you trying to do?
3 hours.
And then we're gonna
do
do text line center.
Then it was slow after that. And I've had videos up for like 48 hours, get like 2 million views total. And it's like, there's no only this at the subboxing. It's just such a joke.
I don't care about your
I literally have my first video that was blessed by all the YouTube gods.
It was just a joke, friendly banter.
It got put on every recommended.
Banter.
Literally everyone was like, bro, I saw this in all my recommended tabs. I had to watch it.
Because you're
It got 2 million views in 4 days. My
I'm
first
sorry.
ever video to hit 1 million views, it did it in 4 days.
Border.
Yo,
I'm like, okay, thanks, Wiz. I was like,
I gotta come back to
thanks,
you, dude.
Oh, the lover.
Chad, man, thank you for the 10, dude. Go Paco. I'm a Packers fan too, man.
Alright, Chad, I need your help here. I have a couple ideas.
There's definitely like algorithms and stuff.
No more
Where they just decide to work on the side.
He's had enough.
I sound like a.
Hey, listen, yeah, when you put,
Go ahead.
the algorithm, honestly, the algorithm's there. All right, the algorithm's there, the algorithm's correct. Make sure it makes sense. Really. Let me crunch the numbers real quick.
Let's add the border radius to it too. We have the consistent border radius going on here.
For the way.
What am I doing?
Yeah, 100%, dude. I'd even be okay with it, dude. Even though I just gained, so many followers. It's like
radius.
It's like, bro, give me a follower cleanse, dude. I feel like all Twitch streamers should get it.
Pull my border radius on that. Alright, cool. And then we have to
That guy, not aware.
Extra.
Alright, so that's looking good. Alright, solid lines or dash?
I forgot it in my yard. Oh my god.
I think it's
That was so stressful.
I kind of like the dash better.
Now you just like a.
What do you guys think? Solid or
You're
dash?
talking like
I
a.
thought I
You
was
know how
going to
to
get it
do
for once in my life right there.
Inactive.
So the coding isn't helping.
I don't know how to do this strat. It's impossible.
Like,
You haven't been on Twitch
Solid all the way,
this long.
really? I kind of like the
the person who's
I
following
wonder
your
if we
channel
made it a little bit more
logged in,
like
to their
Can I see
username
solid
for
again?
2 years.
Yeah, that would
Solid
help
makes
like
it
a
look
lot.
more like a
so then
button.
It's more than
then you would
just
know.
I mean,
You have a more accurate.
But the problem is I don't want it to look like a.
It's just how it is, man.
We could make it
It's like
really
a
bad.
business that's been open for 10 years, right? Company's open for 10 years, dude. Their current customer client is
Everything's PDBA
first 2, 3, 4 years, dude. It might not even be not
Kick 'em in the giblets.
It might have
Kick 'em there.
completely cycled out more where no one, you know what I mean?
Serenade
No
your
one
audience
uses
off.
it.
Just makes like a
Stream
giant
is
button.
the backbone of the stream is serenading my
I feel like it does need to have a background.
But maybe you just blew up, you know what I mean? Like,
Maybe make the line thicker. I don't know.
oh,
if
someone
I
said,
want-
Tarfu, yeah,
I'm
some Twitch
using
that
a
said they do
fairly
purge when they're
consistent
recycled.
throughout the
So like when the
entire
recycled ones get like,
Like, Tom, I wanna
released.
make it thicker.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
Tarfu,
don't
when's the
think
next
it's
big
bad.
release coming for usernames?
Background color, a lighter
They
gray.
just, is it? Do they go out in
I don't
waves?
want to
or
so my goal is to not
go out in
use
waves when they go
colors
out,
in
like
the
they're
colors
advertised.
because right now I have it all set with this cool, like,
Like every time they reset usernames, I feel like it's like a thing.
Just
like,
stumbled in a few
I
months ago.
you know?
but I don't want to just
Didn't
make
last time they did
for
a
the sake of liking colors for a specific thing.
That's how it, I mean,
The
that's how it
reason
should be,
behind this is that
100%.
someone could come in and redefine
That's
the
how it's
palette.
always been a thought.
I think that they did. I was just trying to.
So like if I really wanted to, I could go into.
I mean, yeah, but I definitely feel like there should be one for sure, man. I know that I had like I think almost like I think I had like
This is the entire palette, the entire map. So it has all of like the transitions, it has the border radius that we're using, it has the box shadow that we're using, and you can completely redefine this.
And I really would
If I
love
just set 10 pixels, like
Yeah,
now
I have a
everything's
joke. How about you
rounded.
keep it to yourself?
Son, if you're watching,
If
it's
you
a joke.
like box shadow,
Also,
good.
go ahead and
I want to be able to see.
and
I'm
then
all for
see
jokes.
box shadow,
I'm
all for
ladder,
jokes, man.
Stuff like that. So I want to try and keep
Fortnite will
these like
not die.
fairly
If
simple.
Fortnite
so
dies,
it's not
I promise you it won't be because of PUBG. I promise you PUBG won't be popping.
Further, I miss
Okay,
cool for the box change.
No,
for the
that's some
box
close
shadow.
calls.
Because I play
Those were some
outside.
close calls.
I don't want to do that specifically.
I mean,
What's
there was
interesting
something
too is like
I
with
think I
that
can bring it back.
Instagram
That was
notification, when it spits
Fuck up your
out,
butt.
apparently that hits
we'll definitely
people
put some
that
cover
may
effects in
not
there,
even know you too.
But yeah,
Also,
so the idea of that is to
free, but
eventually
hey,
have
dude,
like a settings
from your
tab
Instagram
over
spot.
where you go into
Like,
settings,
wow.
and you can change the color palette, or you
My
can
last
go
Instagram
to
post,
do, like
okay, never mind.
categories, and you can select
chat
themes,
seems
so
on
you'd
you.
be able to do.
You want hints for what the challenge is?
How many? Why? No, go for it. I'm curious
It's
about
like 3 million
purple or
views.
something.
on your story.
Utility
Sorry,
overlooked.
That's
Yes.
insane.
I mean,
Not
the
really,
goal
not
is
like
to make it look
clicks,
good while
views.
using the
Views, right?
somewhat
I think
limited
mine
path.
right now is getting about.
And then have the
They
option to
average
change that in
about
the future.
between 150,000
I
to
wonder-
200K, depending on
I
whatever it's
chimed in
That's
with
good,
the
man.
Let's
helpers
just try making
people
this look
ever
like a
heard
button,
of.
I guess.
Closing the goddamn door.
What's
yeah.
uncommon?
Like 40,
Much
40
better
to
to face
55,000.
these kind of things.
It's uncommon
That's
this
good
one.
too, dude. That's really good. Like you can't underestimate those impressions,
I
man.
chimed. The first hint
Those
is
impressions are
4.
huge.
It's too big.
That dude, that's
Thanks to 100
incredible.
bits go
Jack.
funsies. First hint is
50%.
That's a really good like ratio.
Dude, listen,
That's 100%. That's actually pretty nuts.
I was talking
That's
with
the
Layla
background
Bonds about
comment.
like she was talking about like ratios of like percentages,
that's not too
right? Of how many
bad.
followers you have to how many likes you get. And
You
like
can change the
I think the like the want
Any
is like
reason to have a
20 or
good day,
30%
am I right?
likes
Let's
to
go.
your following. Maybe more. I don't
Positivity,
don't quote me on that at all.
Let's add
Save
a
lives.
box shadow to it.
Oh yeah. I think if you get that, like that's really good.
We're gonna do bar, box shadow,
Team of 3 minimum.
dash, box
One
shadow.
down to your right
There
too,
you go.
Tyler, coming from like the
That
lakeside.
guy's
You
so
start
lit.
chemo.
Alright, so let's look a little bit more like a button.
no, it's
Let's
a
add
whole
a
team.
hover space to that. Also,
I'm
we got
backing out.
this
I'm backing out. I'm
Yeah, we played
yeah,
some more
whole team
Destiny.
coming
Oh,
from
hell
like,
no.
Just get zone, just get zone, just get zone.
I had to make a command prompt.
I'm backing these guys up. I'm backing these guys up. You guys are.
Yeah, check, let's go south. Let's go south here.
Let's go out. How you doing?
Like this. They're like
Toe Jam and Earl. Oh my god, that's not Destiny.
Right there.
You only
Right in
play
a good spot.
Destiny.
I have like a bunch of
I
nades and
appreciate it.
stuff, too.
The guy that can scrap crap rocks is super weak, Tim.
I got a PB.
Toto, can I get a shout out as well?
Are you?
That's not Destiny though. I only know you for Destiny.
For $4.
Alright, we're gonna make this the cover stage.
I really have
We're gonna go background color.
So the first hint is
bar,
4. Hint 2 is PB.
dash,
One flushing, Tim.
palette.
Nice play.
Set that to white and see what it looks like.
Lit up the one in the back.
Oh, I just got tagged.
Behind us, behind us.
Yeah, I just got tagged.
That's lit.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a good play.
Deal.
Another
One
one's in
in
the storm. Wait,
Pleasant.
in Pleasant.
At least 2 or 3 in Pleasant.
Alright. Oh my god.
At least 2 or 3 in Pleasant.
I will smack your
Let's have it inverse the colors.
Alright.
So
Oh, you
instead of
fired on him?
metaphorically. Metaphorically.
I'm pretty sure full team at green.
Yeah, I tagged one. I tagged
I
one.
don't know, is that too
Oh,
drastic?
like
I feel like it might be too drastic.
I
Still
don't know.
coded
maybe
away,
it is.
indeed. Welcome back, Invalid. I'm
Want
super
one?
excited too. The new Toe Jam and Earl is coming out this fall. What? I didn't know they were making a new
So at the bottom of
Finish
our
shot.
That's
I'm gonna go
awesome.
pee.
Coming.
We lost a lot of
I
time. We're
don't
not that far in the
only
red,
play
but my bladder's about to explode.
You
and
like
I apologize.
it? I don't know. I feel like it
wholeheartedly.
might be a bit drastic.
by
Let's
modern.
go
Thanks for the
ahead
host. I really have to
and
pee right now. I'm gonna be right back. Thank you, Full Air.
let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
change background color and then let's just
Thank you.
darken
Alright, I'm gonna go
the
pee.
button.
I'll be right
Just
back.
get in
I
front of
love
me,
you
gas
guys.
station right
My
now.
boys. Full Air. Thanks for the host. Hopefully you had a good stream. I
Set at
appreciate it.
800 is what we're using for the card.
Yeah,
I
I'll be
kind of
right
like
back.
that more. It feels like it's
Tim, I
more
don't see anyone gas station right now.
I don't know how my shot's missing. I'm very mad.
That's held up by 1 ramp. That guy's held up by 1 ramp.
Yeah, I
Nice,
like
nice
that.
shot,
It's,
man.
it's,
Same
it's,
too, you should
it kind of blends in, but it's
okay.
there. I like that more. That effect, yeah, dude, it's
Thank
hot.
you, Jesus.
We can make it stupid long. 15-second fade effect, boys. Oh yeah, look at that. That's how you bring freaking depth to a button.
Guys, one
Alright,
shot.
hold on. I haven't
Still
done this
at
with any
modern,
of the
still at
other buttons.
Wait, behind me, behind me.
Feels backwards.
He's a push.
What, the colors? Do we
You
want it
got
to go
it right,
from
Sarah?
dark to light? We could try that. We could
Really
reverse
low.
Modern guys
Oh,
beat.
So what is
maybe.
it? It's 500 to 800. So let's do 500 here. 800.
These items.
The reason I don't want it to
Soccer
be
field.
like that though is
One
I
more
don't
full
want
team
it to
coming
like
soccer.
blend in too much with
Alright.
the commands. I want it to look different.
Non-stop.
Right? I feel like that's back.
They're pushing up.
I hit one to the far guy. I hit the far
Colors
guy.
off,
86.
say?
Courage to your left, bro. To your left.
Yep.
I found a med kit. I'm gonna heal up really
I don't know.
quick.
Do you think that blends too much?
It's a-
Whoa! What you
Was it like right at the top?
There's
Because they're
another
like
one
the same
all the way
size
out
and
there.
the same
Jesus
width.
Christ.
I don't know that I want it to.
I had to pee,
I mean, I
guys,
guess
so
it doesn't
bad.
look bad. Oh god, gross.
Sprayed at now.
Full Air. How you
Alright,
doing?
this guy close got killed by the one dude from the next team.
Item for 50.
I'm sorry.
The center text
Sorry,
is
sorry,
10 out.
sorry.
Yeah, I
We're
agree.
feeling
one
better.
to soccer
We're
field.
relieved.
I'm so
$300.
impatient, I can't deal with that.
Courage, you have rocket.
Alright, just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna do this.
$100. Oh,
Drop
God.
6.
Rihanna's
Scale.
pushing.
Right here.
Holy crap.
Sorry,
You're
right
going
there.
in.
You're good, you're good.
I'm gonna be aggressive on these guys.
We got a PB
I
tonight.
just have health.
Tonight.
Oh,
If
my
any
God.
Oh god,
Soft
I
I think
hate
laser
all
one underneath you
effects
guys?
on buttons.
Take
I'm med kidding. I'm med kidding.
Let's make it worth it.
One's in modern, still bottom of modern.
This is so gross. I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable. Stop that.
Thank you.
We get it.
I like the light to dark, but it should be either less or more dark.
Good job.
More left.
Not symmetrical end this.
Dicey.
That was real hectic.
Bro, I might have 30 assists.
I think I like the dark. I think you're
right.
right. The center text doesn't make sense.
Just check the damage done stats at the end of the game.
Do we have any actual healing anywhere else?
I have 1 minute. No, I
I have
have
4 minis, that's it.
So is it
Anyone have extra materials? Extra materials by chance?
Nah, no extras for sure.
I do like the light to dark.
bits though.
There's some
Let's
brick.
go funsies.
Scale it to
There's brick up
0.9.
Not traditional.
Like shrink the button on hover. I feel like that's the opposite.
And out of the box, peanut butter.
Crate dropping.
0.9.
2 crates dropping.
Bandages over here, Tim.
Ugh.
Oh, yo, AR ammo. Anyone, AR ammo.
Yeah.
Also, because
only
it has a
40
hit
actually.
region now
I
that
just realized I
changes,
needed AR
it's
ammo.
like
At a time,
the
yeah.
hover kind of works itself.
There's 400 right there.
Got
I
it.
gave him some already.
You could PB and I'll give you
Yeah,
freaking lunch money.
Let's try
Keep something
0.95.
generous offer,
Nice.
man.
Campfire for
But
10.
you gotta
See,
eat.
I feel like
eat.
scales
You
have
need
to
it.
scale outward for buttons.
I'm gonna grab this chest
Because
here.
you'd want the button
Institute
to
display
expand
errors,
outward. Just
It's-
curious
I'm
what it
gonna
looks
be
like.
actually a little bit weird. It is super
Yeah,
hot.
I don't know.
Hit
I'm not a
100
fan
degrees
of it.
and my AC
I'm
is
gonna
kind
do
of
that.
down. My AC is not working.
I can't
the
even
best.
read letters that small. Well, you're also looking at it on a screen
come on,
that's
man.
not
Take
touch
off
screen.
all
This
your-
looks
How's
like
the
a
pad
perfect
thai? It was
size
alright.
text. This is like the.
It was
It's a
alright.
little bit
I
bigger
didn't
than
finish
Twitch
it.
chat's default
I took the
text.
picture of it. I did not.
1.001.
Way too many
You won't even
noodles,
see
but
it.
it was alright.
You guys see them up there?
Only alright.
Alright, I like that.
They
Let's
hardly put any
get
shrimp in
this
it.
to do
Shrimp
things
pad
now.
thai. I ate all the shrimp.
So what did we
ate
call
all the
that?
peanuts.
That was,
Ate all the
add-
there,
vegetables
there,
in
there.
there, and I
Keep
just
going,
couldn't
keep
Let's
get
go
it.
down
Hit him.
here into our view declaration when it's connected.
6 under
Let's
Riptide,
go.
I think she'll follow.
We don't have any
I appreciate it. I got a
actions to
song
get
for you.
this view, so let's go.
Baby,
This,
take me
not
down
shadow
to
root,
the
not
Riptide. I wanna be your left-hand man.
One
And
solo.
I love it when you're
One
singing
solo.
that song.
And then we'll
I got
add
a lump in my
man.
throat, cause
Yeah, bounce.
Got and
you're
event.
gonna
We're
sing
I
the
have
words
two.
wrong.
gonna do click event.
I
Wait,
just wanna,
I have
I
rockets.
just wanna know
Rocket launcher.
Oh,
And then
if you're
Bro,
gonna,
send
if
me
you're
wherever
gonna
he
say,
is. Find
he
him.
is not
Alright, I
fine.
want to try to build this
I
for us.
can't have it,
Hey,
I can't
alright, cool.
have it
So we got the quick event
any
set up.
other
Let's
way.
go ahead
Baby,
and
take me down
There he is.
to the
Seven.
Riptide.
I just shot him. He's in the bushes. The bushes. The
make
bushes.
it man.
Taylor,
Alright, don't shoot him yet.
How's it going?
Does he have no shield? No
No,
shield?
no, he's got chill. He's got chill. I can tag him up a little bit. yo.
Right round,
Command.
baby,
No shield.
right round like
Hey,
a
no shield.
baby,
Settings.
right
How high up?
round.
Hold on,
Just
hold on.
no, just straight, just do it, straight.
George Armani.
Add
You got this. You got another shot. You got another shot.
command.
Come on,
The
baby.
most generous
Come on, Tim.
Oh,
Channel
one
it.
more. Come on, baby.
PDPA.
Set the
Can't see through the
You seen
smoke.
fucking police? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. They got
Okay,
him
cool.
mad because
So
I'm
these are
brown.
the steps that we need to program out
Wait,
here.
I can't sing that song. I'm not brown.
So
Am I?
make new default command.
This guy's gonna watch
const.
everyone
Bum,
fail.
bum.
He
He's
literally
going
just stood and
You know
looked
what,
at me.
Jacob,
while
where
I
are
was
you?
wrestling. You guys like mud wrestling?
Jacob,
Oh, can you
Yeah.
not
can you
use
call me?
const?
Call me.
Const.
We're going for something crazy.
Wrong
And
words.
I'm gonna
Wrong
pop over
words.
here
Leaving.
because we can
To be
literally.
Oh, return to the lobby.
Under the ground.
So we'll do it like
Come on,
that.
come on, come on.
I'm
By
going
sending
Jack.
you to the
I
vent.
Go
almost
ahead and
just
get
Yeah,
killed.
Ice
send me
cube
from
that well,
bouncer.
dude.
Like them
kill
when
me,
we're
don't
using JavaScript like this. Alright, so like that.
No.
Bro, I almost hit
Man.
that chat.
Mud wrestle.
Alright,
You
alright.
wanna mud wrestle me?
And then we can save them, so that should be
It'd
good.
be a hard angle. We're on a little hill here.
No,
I
you're
just
perfect.
love
He's running into the house.
Nothing
Oh,
better
no.
than
Wait,
little
as
rats
a software
in the
developer,
game,
what
right? What are you doing,
is
big hoss?
making
for
it
sure.
pretty
on,
functionally
big
software
hoss, get
doesn't
the
matter.
blue
No,
ball
it's true.
Big
You can
hoss.
literally remove all of the white space and indentation and
land
stuff
on
like
it.
that in
Jack, where
this,
you
and it
running?
will still run. In
making a
fact,
god
most
play. Ready, Jacob?
websites that you run
Yeah,
don't
he's
ever
on.
have
Yeah, I'm
code
a
like this.
drunk
They do
I
something
can't
called minifying, which
Oh, that's fine.
actually removes all of the white space.
Whatever.
And in some cases,
Back
too,
then
it
was
takes the
good. I
human
love me some
readability out of it.
red wrestling.
So like
We're
you
gonna
could
exit out
straight
that
up
back.
change, like there's
found him,
actually
he's
like
right here.
programs that
He's
run
still inside,
to
though.
make it as small
Yeah.
as possible.
Tanuki
Alright,
Island.
Because if you think about it,
Only
for sites like Twitch,
But
that have millions
Jacob,
of
send me
people
wrestle.
hitting
Will
it
call me,
daily,
call me
they have
Captain
to
Oh
Hook.
my
take
God.
these
He may
assets-
legitimately kill him.
Alright,
Oh my god, please don't
So
kill
the
him.
smaller these assets are,
Oh my
the
god.
easier
God.
and less
Seeing
Oh my
all
God.
girls are the same. I'm not sure if I know that
So-
song.
Did you hit the bounce pad?
In my
Oh, no.
situation, this really doesn't
Yard,
matter because
maybe.
I'm
Should be
running
to the left,
locally
right?
on my own computer.
Oh my
Both
God, here we
files
go.
are right there. It doesn't really matter.
Where is he? Where is he? I can't see
Also,
him.
my
He's in the
projects
blue-
have
he's in this house.
volume
No.
of
No.
Twitch.
Oh, we went to the
But
next
there's a
house.
lot
Come back,
of
Jacob.
there's a lot of
Come
programs
back.
that
We're
are
doing this
to
again.
white
I'm
space
gonna blow
out or
myself
take
up.
things where like this is espresso
No, my team
commands
froze
view.
as
I
soon
know
as
what
you
this
started
is. This is
singing.
defining the
I already
view
did
from
it
it again.
But some programs will go through and take this and just make it X. So I don't know what X means.
I wanna
It
be
doesn't
your
help me write
left-hand
code.
man.
but it gets rid of characters. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, oh, what is getting rid of?
That was perfect. That was perfect. Ready?
But when you get rid of 10 characters and hundreds of declarations,
Yeah, you got
right there, you're saving like 1,000 characters.
Get the roof, okay?
Those 1,000 characters into precious little bytes of bits. And then when you're serving these files millions of times a day, those little bits add up to gigabytes and terabytes.
The sword's coming, I can't.
When you have
We can do one more.
Dreams only know wet dreams.
when you have to make the interface pretty, it doesn't have to do anything. Oh, also,
Sweet dreams.
so what you're
are
saying
made
is
of
I need
shot
to
on my
run
pad.
node modules. In core,
Just
yeah,
a
what?
great
Stop. Ready? Also,
my moment.
oh my god, dude, could you imagine
Oh my god,
buying
this is
P?
it. I can see the likes already.
Original first appearance from
Anyway, we have our new default commands, so that's what we want. We have to get all commands, so I don't think I have
it was
a
the Black
reference
Angel.
to
You know,
configuration
Bloodhound Gang.
file.
You think I know from Bloodhound Gang?
Really? I'm gonna die!
Baby,
Reference.
we're
He has shields
nothing but
again.
mammals.
He's winning the game,
Do
Jared.
it like
Kill
they
him.
do on the
Document.
Discovery
Wait.
channels.
Is he under me?
Wait, check it out. Again.
No, no, no.
Win the game!
No, dude.
Latin commands equals that.
Here we go. Here it is.
Bloodhound Gang.
Now, OP, we have OP code
Doesn't live
now,
anymore. Why is it
so,
past
wait, what is
tense?
OP
Oh
code?
god, why is it past tense?
Oh,
Is
man.
that still my song? It
Jack,
froze again?
Jack, you have a problem, dude. You're an addict.
Oh my god.
I think we can go try and get some sleep, dudes. I invalid. Thanks for popping in
I
tonight.
think you're playing games with my heart.
Alright, so this is getting all of the commands
I
that
don't
we
wanna
have
set
set
the
from our
world to
configuration
fire.
file here.
Ranzar, thank you for the
So
donut.
now we need to add it to the top of
English?
the array.
I did
So I
332
think what we
damage to
can do
Pepper.
is go
Sing in my feelings, Puffy Mario, with your puffy
To put
butt
in
cheeks.
perspective, I had one limb. I had
new
one
array.
limb, 4 assists, but I did
That's like
332 total
say-
damage. So I
command.
technically did
That
get a
is
lot
our
of
new
assists.
command right there.
Oh, the one time it froze, yeah, that
Said
was.
Spread
hold
operator
up.
on commands.
I said,
It's called
wait a minute.
Riptide. You know Riptide, right?
Think that'll do what we want.
Baby, take me down to the Riptide.
So then I should literally be able to just copy this.
Worst game I've ever played.
Sing Ocean Man, dang
Hold
it.
up. Wait a minute.
So wait a minute. Something ain't right. You know, because then I started to taste him like.
Ocean
And
Man.
then if we save it, I'm gonna go ahead and copy
I
this
don't know
entire
if I know
specific
this.
file so that if
Taste
it
the-
breaks, it doesn't just ruin everything. But
Baby
Boom.
shark doo doo.
it added it to the top,
Baby shark
yo,
doo
first
doo.
try.
Grandpa
Say
shark
it.
doo doo.
Alright, sweet,
Hold
that's
up.
doing what we want, but it's not updating
Said,
here.
wait a
That is a
minute.
problem.
Something
Sing
ain't
the
right.
saddest song you know, make
That
us
is
all
a
cry.
problem. And the minify stuff for JS CSS is actually Node. The bundler web service is there for Node. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what we use Node in a lot of our build processes and stuff like that too. It's just the way to go. So yeah, it made the new command, it renders. We want the page to reload that though, without us having to do anything. So we need to go in here and we need to fire off a new event. So we're gonna go document dot. It's not emit. What is it? Dispatch. Dispatch event. We're gonna say new event, and it's gonna be new command.
Welcome.
Get out of here. Make from.
Hominated dude.
Make hash
Home native, you mean tilted and tilted?
The Zend engine runs.
I can't die. I got court tomorrow.
This is a real pain in the. You forget to clear the cache.
He had this rhythm. Walking up the stairs like 200 minutes.
PB or I jump again.
Oh, is that what's opening the command prompt?
So I started with beatboxing.
That's definitely not what it is though.
But I couldn't because then I would have died and I got
The
court tomorrow.
coal that is jumping, the coal.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I said,
Is
hold
it not a
up.
prepend function for a raise in there?
I said, wait a minute.
Thanks, Displayer.
There might be, but honestly, I like that.
Where you guys landed
This
at?
is like the new
Home
hip hop
native,
big
dude.
grind spread
I gotta
operator.
restart my game.
The other thing too,
Planet
Mr.
Else.
Goodbytes,
God,
is
where am I
because we're
going?
writing it to a file, we actually just needed. Well, I guess prepend could work, and then we can just write it.
Same guy here landing late. No skin and 6'9".
Someone said sing to me.
Don't
That
worry.
is not my trap. Okay.
Oh, because the refresh.
How does the intro go for Miley? What did she say?
Spread operators are definitely hip, dude. Spread operators are so hip. So freaking hip. Walk the dog seems to follow. Alright, so we're dispatching the new event, so what we need to do now,
was to break
we need to go.
All you ever did was
90. I hit him for 90 with the great attack. He's 1 HP. He's 1 HP. He's 1. Getting his teammate up. Get him.
Can I just go this update component?
Get his teammate up.
Oh!
Oh, it does work, dude! Heck yeah!
60
Dude, that's
meter
so
grenade.
easy! look at that.
How's the pad thai? Pretty good. It was alright. I didn't eat it all. It was a big proportion.
It makes me so happy. I thought we were gonna have to write like a custom event handler for when a new command came in, and then have to reload our config file.
I hit him for 8 and then 9.
Nice.
I wish I could
keep
order
this event
more variety, like
handler
some
dispatch
spring
in here
egg
just
rolls
because
and other stuff, but
I knocked his buddy and I that
but
was
dude,
my
heck
last shot.
yeah! Now we have multiple
Hear
new
that?
commands.
Clicking.
Little shrimp, let's go. Amy Mendoza, what's up?
Feels good. All right, I'm gonna come into our config file. I'm gonna delete all of these just so that we don't have 40 billion commands on screen. And then we're gonna, oh god, dude, we still have to work through the rest. You hit F5 to reload the page to trigger the key press. F5 to get me first.
Got a grip on the situation.
I mean, I could just trigger it with like not keyboard, I could just do, since this is JavaScript that's just running inside of a window.
Yeah, technically he's an Archangel. Archangel doesn't count.
Anything in chat up there while I was getting 100
You didn't
coins.
say Archangel.
I think it's
100 coins, but
yo, Retro, what's up? Long time no chat, dude.
Do all these
in a while. How you doing?
see if I missed anything.
Dude, I'm so stoked. All right, we need to add a delete button, and I don't know where I want the delete button to be.
Gary Jules.
You got those
This
two
is the
and
start of
More in big red. More in big red.
This is getting real close to the end. If I want to be a healthy boy, go to the gym.
Oh yeah, I didn't know why I didn't realize that.
So if I were a delete button, where would I be?
Didn't I already do this? I just shot right.
I feel like when you click on the command to
Buy the ice cream truck?
it should pop up somewhere, but I don't know where.
Little
that
Shrimp, thanks for the
should
follow
be.
as well. Little Shrimp, much love to you.
Time to relight everything into WebAssembly. Get out.
I'm not sure
Stop.
why you're doing that. But I'll give you 10-minute timeout. Puffy Mario. I'm not sure why you're trolling.
Where would be a good spot for this? I guess I could put it at the bottom.
You're welcome for taking that shot, dude. I do it again if I had to.
Welcome back.
I wonder if we should auto expand with a new command. Oh, that's a good idea. How could we denote that it's new though? Because as far as our view is concerned, when it's rendering the commands, we could check if the name equals new command.
Got a group.
It could auto expand like that. Ooh, we could do color code the new command. We could, okay, hold on. I like that idea of color coding it. We could do a thing where when you click, it like is a different color or something, and then like fades to the normal command color. I think what we could do to denote the new one is we could say if the index equals 0 and if the title equals the new command, it would always be open. Even if the view refreshes, and I think that would be fine. Because if you made a new command and you were like, oh, what is that thing that I said on the dashboard or on this other thing, and then you come back and you want to be
clutch it and wipe out an entire spec.
Rick is a good boy and goes to the gym. I started being kind of a good boy.
Wow,
I started eating a lot healthier, and by eating a lot healthier, I mean I pretty much
sitting real high in his chair right now.
Yeah, we split this.
Moving the ladies at the buff spot.
Are we splitting kill record this?
I'm down, right? Nope, I do not, because they're all based. So it's using the index in this array.
So loud.
No, how about full split, dude? It's a full split. Jack,
calculate it. So the name is not identified.
Minis, anything?
You can have as many new commands.
Pretty good. I didn't finish.
Sometimes you gotta just shoot your shot, bro.
Since it's all just like.
Alright, well, where did the bus go? Do you remember?
Was popping, big boy.
I'm going south. Bye.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go
We
northeast.
can come in here though. So
Can someone drop me some shotgun ammo before they go? I only have 8 shots.
Tim, right here on the ground.
Thank you.
Down on a bed of roses, leave me in the river.
Command.
Lay me away with the word.
If index.
I gotta get mad before I go out there. Excuse me, Hysteria. Stop taking all my stuff.
If command.
Fruit Dealer 22, thanks for following the channel. Fruit
Like
Dealer
that feels really bad for me going north, but like I feel like I have to kind of go north.
If you went out of the States, would you vlog it? Probably not.
It went,
I have a fancy camera and stuff,
northeast,
but I don't have a YouTube channel.
to southwest.
And even if I had a YouTube channel, it's like it's not like a popular YouTube channel, so it's not. There's no real point. Someone really wanted to like vlog it.
Set attribute new.
Every chest I open, no shields. Like you gotta be kidding me.
I'm gonna make it a string because
I don't have like an arrow set up. I wish I had like a fancy data plane
I see
and stuff where you
players
can
at Shifty 4.
All right, so that should work because
have
it's
like
running out of
4G internet or something.
Yo, we're running out of
I think you should help. I only have about help.
You might as well help.
I'm gonna troll you and have my commands called.
Wait, no, it's 2 teams. 2 full teams. It's like so
Name all of them new command. It's fine. Only the first
You guys gotta get in there. You guys gotta fight.
Go ahead. Troll it all you want. I don't care.
Trying everything I can.
There's no other way that we could denote it as being
I got the guy close to you.
right?
Okay,
Because
the rest of
there's
the teams are
nothing
down
that
by
like says that it's
What
a
is
new
impulse
command.
up? He's trying to force
Unless
a
we
play.
started like time stamping it and we're like, oh, it was created in the last minute it's new. Or something. Because as far as the component, as far as the view is concerned, it's just taking the data.
Yeah, no,
there's nothing that says new. Unless we like literally made.
Go Japan. Japan's not bad, I guess.
We could actually.
I'm just gonna lurk because I'm exhausted from
I have a thought.
speedrun.
At a stage, we could.
You want to inspire me?
In this default one, we could say.
Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight. Let's go. I think I'm going to the 2D platform, right? It's true. Let's go. Canada is Craigasm. Let's go.
I got my 2.
Boys, 4. My guy. All that.
All 4 of the chickens be healthy. This is my burger diet. I'm gonna try it. I mean,
ready
just
for
like
that good.
pan-fried chicken, not the deep-fried.
They were leaning. They were leaning.
Okay, so we have new equals. See, the problem is how do we unset?
2 minutes up here.
Would it be like anytime another command is saved, we have it remove the new value? Because that doesn't sound like it would work.
Jacob, you just
I
go
honestly,
without us.
you know what? I don't want to put this much thought into this right now. Let's just make it fast for it being new.
You don't need the minis?
Just for.
I do. All the way. All the way up, dude. Sorry.
Freaking waifu.
Alright, so that's fine.
Get a waifu body pillow
On
of your
edit,
own self.
yeah, we could do that. The problem is,
What's the kill
all
record
of the
again?
inputs have their own
50,
on
30,
they all save immediately. So there's no like
usually run it. Okay, we're not getting it.
It's just
You're
the second you're done.
high amount of kills, right?
Yeah, let's just go for high amount of kills.
So there's no like actual save button. So there really isn't a time where we
Look
can
at
say
that.
like
Well,
on
this
first
is
save.
literally the worst it is now. Like everything was great.
Look
When we started, but now like I think
I'm sure I could figure. We could figure out like some sort of.
To make it happen. I mean, if you have metal cap,
Yeah, like
you can avoid the
Alright, so
flames.
let's go to the command card. Let's have it track.
Ninja defended our lives.
And you don't get shocked. If you have metal cap,
Honestly,
you
we don't need it to
you
track.
don't get shocked by the
We
shock.
just have it go.
Did you reset?
New.
I mean,
That's
before
still
this
solo.
round, yeah. We did a reset.
Like what I'm saying is like the circle is going to force a bunch of fights because it's forcing a bunch of people to rotate.
Donkey Kong is
Like,
so
no matter what.
taxing. It's a
So
1
it'll
million
like,
hour long
rush out,
introduction.
right? And then Tim and
I
I
don't even
can
remember how long
you
the
and
intro
salty.
is.
I really want to use this fire.
Because he
That
used
fire
hip
that could have good
or
value
his
for
hip
all the
work.
ways.
Alright, then Tim, you and I use it.
There's a build battle going out right in front of me, but it's at the edge.
We're gonna write some dope fly code today, children.
How much health you got, Courage?
75.
An old IRC, I usually put die statements
You're not on my mind.
throughout to make sure you edited the config file. You
But I go out and I sit down at a table set for 2.
I guess we could maybe.
Finally,
I don't know.
I'm
I
forced
just
to
accidentally took my own jump.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
And
sure
I-
there's something. Gonna write some dope web assemblies.
Got the
Stop
hands,
that.
boys.
Alright, so then we're gonna do
Look, Mac George.
Packnoskins?
How many
do
dogs
I
do you
just have
have?
the
Good news is it
You're
didn't
walking
matter.
multiple
It's
dogs
called-
that
Yo,
come in.
at this point, do you guys want to try to team up now and keep the win streak alive?
Yeah, I think just play for a win.
So I shouldn't want
There's eight people on me total.
I don't
Now,
actually have
maybe
a
12 if we count
guess
the
I
other
could
teams that are also
Fire
fighting.
Nation,
I'm shooting at 2 teams fighting one another. And then another
Tim,
team
it's
waiting for
time,
somewhere.
So I shouldn't
For
shoot
what?
at this team.
You're leaving?
Us two to go kill all the people that killed Tyler.
Okay, so we can do.
Here we go.
Strap it in, chat! Earthquake!
Let's go down here and do this.
Let's go,
shadow
baby.
root dot
Chest right here.
by
Quickly
the
loot, just in case they're big.
boom command.
Do you have any pets? I have a chihuahua. I'm probably gonna take a picture of him and put on my the Instagram.
Dot
I can see
class
the
The
chat now,
Insta.
dot
Shout
add.
out to
filled
Insta
with
again. I gotta
pods.
keep shouting it out. No one's following Kappa. It's
And then we're
Buka
also
Boys.
these
gonna
guys
do
are
that
pushing in here.
for.
I need to
Yeah,
probably
I
put a
can get
freaking
top of
Instagram
grade.
Oh no, they spotted me. Oh no.
command now.
No,
Chat.
Jake,
I'm
wait,
not sure
you're one of the
though.
goats, bro.
Oh, I don't have anything setting.
got it,
Okay,
dude.
Can you
launcher
send me a hot
sets
followed?
when you toggle the.
I didn't really like advertise
that's
on
an
my.
actual-
I put
No,
one
no,
post
no,
on
no.
my Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna build my way over to you guys.
Like a
build,
good
dude, just build,
follower.
bro.
Thank you.
Where are these guys at?
What's up, Ben?
I think Tyler made them up. I think he just like fell into
Instagram.
No,
But my account's not on private or anything, so you don't have to
I
account
didn't make
per se.
anything. They're there. They existed. They were real.
Why do
might
you
have-
use
they
ID
might have-
instead of
Facebook
classes?
marketing.
Because
They
if
built
you
a
use
castle?
so if I use classes, I would have to. I mean, honestly, the only thing that I would
And
have to do
Minecraft
different
players?
is
The
assume
Insta, the Finsta.
that.
They just burned through
If I
500
did it like
wood,
this, where I
use
did,
a bowl.
if I did this dot shadow root dot get elements by class,
need you guys to
I
head over here.
I'm about to
trick question. You got me. You did.
And then it would give me a collection of because with IDs I know that there's only one. Because we're writing these all as their own custom.
I'm just letting you
I
guys
could
know.
actually use different. So like I could have in another file in another component another ID class or component content and it won't conflict at all. So it's a little bit easier to write.
Jogo da comidinha pra você, Bia.
Since he's being shadowed down, it only knows about the immediate stuff. It only knows about the crack rocks right there.
Oh god.
To keep it all together. Why did that not work though?
Because it's summer. It's like super hot in my room.
Yep, they're in the crack rock area. They're all grabbing right now.
I'm getting dehydrated.
Pão aqui é pra luz.
Oh, dude.
Is it setting?
Não sei,
Right now,
If that's not new equals true, so
Get back now. Push it 10, push it 10.
we have it setting this stuff new here, right?
To be all red. Open. Yo, red.
If index equals 0,
And
man,
messed up messing with us.
Here?
I did a little bit of damage to this guy.
Earthquake.
It's funny how you
don't know
can
where he
go
is.
from being Joe.
No, it's not.
to
Okay.
everybody on your wiener.
Why is it not getting here? It didn't even run that on. So it's never setting a new
On the ground? No. I killed this guy.
index equals 0.
where is he, sir?
And
I
command
see.
name equals
West there, yeah. He's real weak. Can't be like one hit, dude.
Why is
Alright,
it?
I got shot northeast. Edge of the
Sorry,
circle.
Legion.
Campfire
Thank
minis.
you.
Campfire minis.
Edge of the circle.
I'm looking northeast, you
Sweet
said?
home Alabama on the
I saw
Instagram.
one guy. I got like scope they are.
Come on, zombie.
The IG.
Command name.
Me?
Hey,
So,
what's up?
Blue Jack,
Breezy
definitely storm, go back.
XD, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, man.
Look to your right under the
Thanks for
bridge.
supporting the channel, supporting the stream,
That's one
supporting
team
the
that just died,
stream.
and another guy just got knocked by the storm.
Breezy
Very
X
nice.
to the dizzle.
Let's see what we
Bro.
got here.
So is Buka
I told you,
streaming
man.
just
There
for
were like
fun?
3 squads in the storm. They still
No,
took
that should be working fine.
both.
It's 0.
Yep, I hear crack rock.
Why
Kinda
is it
both.
not doing anything? Next
I
time.
definitely love streaming. I like being here.
I'm gonna go read some articles on Shadow Down now that I can do stuff with
Emotion
it.
God through streaming.
These are the guys that
Put a
killed
lot
you
of
for
work
sure.
into it.
Almost
and,
Yeah.
baby. Well, we're gonna be ending
cool.
soon, but thank you for hanging out, man.
Doing
Thanks
what you
for,
like and
giving me
God.
some
Okay, Tyler.
And it worked
Guys,
out.
Tyler didn't make it up.
I
Just to
appreciate
follow
it.
up.
Later. I don't understand.
Jacob,
oh,
come here.
hello. No, that's
I just
fine.
started
'Cause
seeing
it's running
Tim
multiple
dabbing.
times.
It's a
Yeah, dude,
beautiful
I
thing.
infinite
It's a
dab
beautiful
Hey.
thing.
Why is it not getting here?
You are beautiful, no matter what they say.
Index equals 0. I wonder if there's like a weird type.
You fuck me in the
Type.
wiener. Okay. Come on,
Because
dude.
I
Come
am
on,
using
Christina. Get up there.
explicit
Come on,
3,
Christina.
So.
Dude, are you nippling me? Why does this have to happen to me?
Oh, they're all strings. That's
We're getting on fire
why.
tonight, man.
The index
Wow.
is a
Could this
freaking
happen to
string
me?
because it's being
Dude, is this
passed
run
through an
actually get off this,
HTML.
Christina?
I am feeling really good right now.
Christina.
It's
I
like
don't know what to
last
do
game.
here. I gotta
Yep,
get these
there's
coins.
it. Yeah,
That is Bro, I kid you not, I took 480 damage and did
Alright,
332.
it's fine, it's fine.
First game of the
million
round.
First code seems bring
It's like a
all the
tank.
nerds
Wow.
to the yards.
Dude's
And
for
they're like, it's
I'm gonna be all
better than
excited for
yours.
BFA.
Come
People are
on,
real.
I know you're
bro.
playing a BFA. I was just talking to my
It's
chat about that.
honestly kind of. I
I
do
don't know, is
enjoy
there still
doing coding
openings for that,
streams
what,
because they're
like
really
the
fun.
streaming
because
guild, or is that like a
56
posting, or what is that?
What?
Well, I don't even like me,
But it's
Lyric,
also kind of intimidating because
JP,
there's people that are very
and
How
Shorty,
could this
like all
happen
did
to
it for
me?
Legion. We just all leveled
And
together,
Yeah,
and we were just gonna do that again. We didn't actually have a guild together or paid. I play really casually. I just level. I basically like when it comes out, I'll level on stream, maybe play for a day or two, and then I just kind of go
This is
casual.
gay.
with
This
it.
is
I don't have
way
time to
worse
rate.
than the
Sure,
world
like
of
some
Alpha
video
League.
games for a living.
Okay, I won't
So
do
if
that.
we add a
I mean,
new
here's the
command,
thing. If
it
you went
should.
full time,
Yeah, it
wow,
adds a
you
new
could
one
rate
that
all
only
time.
opens
That
the
would be
top one.
done.
Alright,
But,
cool.
like, that-
Let's
that's the
go
same-
ahead
the same
and
way to me,
add
right?
some styles for this
Like,
now. So let's go into command
When it
card.
came to Final Fantasy 11,
at home.
So
I did
what's
have
happening
but I
is
just
in
destroyed leveling
command. So
and
it's going
questing
to
and camping notorious monsters and farming like money and kill and like I prefer that over
Hey, don't touch him in my no-no
over
spot,
like
sir.
the gear that you get from endgame rating and stuff like that.
I don't know if
I ended up doing it at the end. I ended up doing it at the end of my life of my Final Fantasy career.
background color.
But
We can
yeah, I
get
mean,
a
you
good.
can't rate
good
it.
Oh, okay, that works fine.
You're a full-time
No, it
streamer,
doesn't.
it's just how it is. Like
We would have to actually. We could probably do this.
No, sir,
I
like,
can't walk into that, dude.
Drop
Oh, that was not hurt you. Okay, knocked himself out and killed himself. That probably could have killed him.
Astronaut shields are almost popped.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
you almost killed me.
plus 8.
I think the Raven's down here, right?
So what was
Hopefully
happening
we
here
can
is
do
because
the
the background color of that component
Make sure
was
it's
actually
for you.
being set from a different
The
component.
one's on fire.
It was being set from the
Bill's
card
finishing
component.
North 15.
This is Fortnite Friday, Jack.
Vim, oh god, don't even start on Vim.
Wait, I want to go to breezy things.
This is probably someone that's coming in and been
this
like,
is
why are
scary,
you
Jack.
using this gross web ID? Why are you not using Vim? I can't do it through the command line.
No, I can't.
Contradicting opinions.
After dark,
I'll text you.
Bob.
No, I'll text you.
You've been hanging out.
I'll be
You've
back.
been creeping on the nerd. Alright, so command dot.
Berry
Right,
boy.
me?
It's good.
Yep.
How's your summer?
Good.
Yeah,
Free?
okay, so we're targeting just that one.
Don't know how I missed,
I'm
but
good. What's good burgability? Have you heard? The good word of the Emacs, I have not. Varo, what's up, dude?
I'm gonna let him kill everyone.
Vim versus Emacs versus Vibe. Cause nuclear weapons
One
to
shot.
be developed. No. Stop it with your opinions.
Did you use that?
I said
I'm
something
just
earlier.
for your
Oh no, I'm sorry,
back.
Bob. I
Make
gave
sure
you
you
a
win.
back.
No, don't do it. I'll build you.
Alright,
okay.
so
Go.
I think what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to make an animation.
I might have.
SSL is really easy to die on a lot of stars.
How do you do that? At keyframe.
Almost every single star you risk your
At
life.
keyframes,
If you touch
dash
quicksand, you're dead. If you,
You
like,
did
it's like
say
very
make sure to
fast.
win.
Very easy to die. Boiled denim, what's up, man?
From
Denim.
See, I felt like I did nothing that game, and I did 700 damage to players.
LBLJ can save up to 10 seconds.
I made up for it.
If you have like a really good LBLJ, up
Do I
to
have
10.
to comma
What a
separate
god.
that? I actually don't
Very
know.
reset every though.
I gotta go after this game. I gotta go pick Alexis up and go to bed because I got the charity shit around morning.
I don't actually know. I wouldn't recommend Emacs unless you want to reinitialize the zeroth index of the universe. No. Okay, you don't have to comma separate them. Why does that look? Apparently, my
upstairs,
editor
wife was
doesn't know
asleep.
how to handle this.
Passed on the
so
couch.
it's whatever.
Wonder what she was watching.
Hybrid question: can Kuri kick me off the team for saying Emma Watson is the best Bella ever? Wait,
How can she slap? How can she slap me?
No.
Yes. Kuri can kick anyone off, except for Tim.
True.
She thought it was over.
Any of the big three.
How can she slap me?
The
Big three. So it's so bad to say that, especially because the team is literally just four people.
I'm gonna try and wake up at like 7 and
It's like,
stream
oh
on
hey
my
Bob,
channel
you're not
for 30
playing
minutes.
That's what they want you to do. It's smart.
So just Emma Watson is the best Bella. What does that even mean? What is Bella? Or are we talking Belle, like in, are we talking, Beauty and the Beast? Is that what we're talking about here?
Let's go, boys.
Alright, so this is correct. So we have it going from, and then we want it to go to, palette.
Prop Polly, what's up, man? The beard's coming in nicely. Thank you, man. We're maintaining it. We're growing
Let's
it
have
out.
it
We're
go
seeing what's up.
from palette.
Yo, sorry, I'm glad you're on the stream, though. Thank you so much for the download, the support, man. Hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday night. Your Tuesday
It is
night.
Beauty and the
Beast. 800 base.
Ah, okay, I
First
got
time watching the stream tonight? We'll see you, dude. First time watching the stream and you're donating? Slash sharing?
I mean, if Kuri and Tin
I'm trying
had
to have
valid
Rebels,
reason, if
Summer
anyone
Lime
came to
Edition
me
or
with
it's a
valid
Lime
reason to
Edition.
kick off any of
Sugar-free
the
only,
people,
which is weird to me.
I would, as a good team leader, have to consider it.
Well, it's
I started the sentence by saying if Kuri or Tin came to me because we were talking about
I think there's only one place to
me
win.
saying that
you
they
know?
could kick people off, and then I was like, no, if Bob came to me, it was like Kuri's doing some dirty things. Kuri's doing some dirty things. No. I meant if Tin came to me and said something about you, Bob, or if you came to me and said something about Kuri. It's like my duty as a team leader to do. Come on, Bob. All right, animation.
My favorite back bling falls hot.
Touch the green.
Fade.
Good guy.
How do the wings,
I'm
I
gonna be
think,
right back
go
in the
wrong?
intro.
Duration is
You know, inside the
I'll be
cage.
right back.
0.5
No.
seconds.
My boss.
Animation timing function is.
Oh, Jack, how'd you get so far ahead of me?
Iteration count 1.
I literally was out first, and my arrow was ahead of you. I was ahead of everyone.
There's a lot of people here.
I went back and took more geometry and learned the better
Dude,
angles.
there are so many people.
So many people.
Okay, that should be what we
Courage, I'm coming to your house because there's so
I'm
many
gonna
people
comment
everywhere.
out one because I
Yes.
don't think we
No
need
gun
that,
in
and
the
then I'm
first
actually
room.
gonna say.
Perfect.
Minis down here.
Ammo on a medkit. Ammo on a medkit.
You
No
know
gun.
what we could
Wait,
actually
chest
do?
up top. Chest up top. Look, someone else
Oh
is
wait,
here.
no, we don't want to do
Tacos had.
Go get the gun. Go get the gun.
Alright, so it's got a little bit of a
Suppressed
fade, but
pistol.
let's make it a little
Okay,
lower
whatever.
so it's more noticeable.
Am I protecting the president
I
right
have
now?
no weapon.
That still
So.
seems
Yo, let's go, Tim. Here we go, baby.
My house had no chest and one magnum in it. That was it.
Come on, this way. Oh no,
Who needs a gun? I got an extra.
Too long.
Come to Jacob.
Me.
5 seconds.
In the brick house. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I dig it. Look at that. Oh,
Poor guy doesn't
dude,
even
that's
know what's
hot.
coming.
What if we made it
That's knocking on
white?
his door.
Wilson time.
I was too slow. I apologize.
Look at everybody in the doorway.
Oh god, no.
Get up, man.
Let's all
From my
drink tea.
perspective,
We're not
that
team
looks
tea.
so funny.
Get out.
Shocker! Tim gets stuck in the door.
Oh, it looks really bad going from 100.
And Ninja
How
gonna
would that
be
be with the reset?
I think that's good. It's subtle enough. Yo, Toast, what's
Reset
up?
the mentality, reset the approach. We got it.
Hey, Ninja.
Alright, I think
I mean,
that's
I'm
good.
literally I'm looking
Dude,
for you,
that's
dude.
nice. I like
Alright,
it. I like
over
that a
here.
lot.
Down behind you, man.
You just killed
Using
you
a
killed
chug
you
jug.
kill that guy.
I killed the guy, yeah. He gave me a chug. What a nice guy, right?
What is all these
So
shields,
let's
dude?
change our config.
I just ran by him without a chug jug. You guys can have one.
Well, yes, I will have both, Jacob. Thank you. Alright, here you go.
Yeah, dude, that's so
You didn't get-
nice.
I mean, what's better? Both of us being 125 or one of us being 150?
I thought you got the big shield also.
I need the big shield Jack joinking. You know, he's on
I thought
hey,
you
sorry,
got both, so I
Juggernaut.
was like, dude, you're gonna go to 175.
Here you go, look.
That's out.
True colors are coming out, dude.
Mini right there for
Goal.
someone.
Nice try, nice try. I
feel like it needs to be a bit
I'll hold on.
Yeah, you hold on to it.
It's very in your
What's up, Nigga Funk?
Unbelievable.
An inch in your 125. Courage is living large and
I was
200.
always a bigger fan of Neighbor. I was like
May I
Neighbor
ask
more.
you for
Oh my
So,
god.
usually
Sure.
over by now.
Basic fan.
Surprised to see you still on? Yeah, we're deep in the
He was
code,
only
man.
better
I'm
than me.
gonna
H3
pop some
back. I'm sorry.
Got $20 in
I
my
actually don't mind
buddy.
that.
Looking for a come up. This is freaking awesome.
What?
Walk up to the club like, what's up?
Buddy,
I got a
shoot
big wiener.
What do you guys think?
Boys,
I like
if we
it.
stop fighting, come
It
help Tim.
really
Help Tim.
pops.
Smile and chat.
Tag the
Let's,
one on the left
let's
for
try
38
and-
shield.
That's all I need to hear.
Change that.
Him
Does it
is.
have to be blue?
Oh my
Well,
god.
that's just
He's
the
a
accent.
Valarian.
Can you hit on that?
If we wanted to change the
Just
accent,
like
we'd
that.
have to change that.
What's that?
I mean, there's a possibility for that to happen. We could change our accent color to red.
I'll never let you die, Tim!
Maybe a little faster. Yeah. I wonder. Hold on, I have an idea as well. Let's try changing this.
Bro.
Is this guy invincible?
The
That
amount
guy
of look at
was,
this guy.
he still had shields, dude.
I'm out of every bit of ammo. Does anyone have anything I can hold?
Hey Jack.
Any
Jack.
ammo?
Jack. Jack.
Thank you.
Is it ease in
That's
that
the
I want? I
Frisco
want to go
popping
fast.
alert box for the first time in a while.
Can you hear me?
What's up? How you doing, Frisco?
Follow my voice, Jack.
Frisco
Right.
kid was a friend
Yo, do we have a full heal before I drink this full
Yeah.
pot?
I met you like 3 months ago or something.
That's kind of nice.
It's been a
One
while.
day I want to get like nice
Tim,
animations too, so it would like.
Tim, take
it would
Alright, there's a full shield right there.
bandages right here.
Oh, I got courage.
I dig it. It should stand out because it's
He has a chug jug. Why did you? Why?
Yeah, very
Jack,
true,
why
very
did you
true.
heal?
It was longer
You
than
do
2
want
months
to
actually.
draw their
Why did
attention
you
to it.
Alright, so here's what just happened. I asked for ammo.
You just
And then you said, yeah,
used
come
a
on,
med
like
kit,
That was a good idea.
and I gave him a chug jug. I gave him a chug jug. He used the med kit and then the chug jug.
Some hefty progress. We got this entire build.
Dude, this is unbelievable, man. Like, dude, I'm getting people saying, oh, dude, I'm
we don't actually have the
getting
actions.
what, dude? No, bro, look at this guy, man. Jack hits 10,000
But we got
subscribers.
all
Got
the
the
commands
biggest
done.
hit
We
on
have the
Twitch.
data structure set up for it. We
Normal
have
guys here
Let me
playing
chat,
like
new
this.
sub alert.
the foundation.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not your
Dodie Sanchez,
subword.
what's up?
Hot dang. This is, let's get there.
You got to it.
Some solid
I'm so
progress.
happy right now.
Some solid
Yes,
freaking
Bob.
progress. I am gonna call it here though because I do want to go to the last round.
Oh, they're right in front of me. Double house, boys.
Thank you guys for hanging
I'm
out.
wild card boys.
Because I really enjoy doing them. And
Turn around. Turn around.
but I like feel like I'm not playing
So this guy's spectating. Go tell your friends about it.
Mario Tennis because I'm addicted to it. You gotta go sleep. Alright, that's okay. Thank you guys for all hanging out.
Yeah, I shot like that like 3 times.
Feel free to drop a follow.
Good job.
I usually play Vinci games.
Unbelievable, dude.
Probably another code stream next week sometime.
I don't know about the biggest on
We'll be back
Twitch,
again
but it's
tomorrow
definitely the biggest
at
in this
10
room.
p.m. Central Time. We'll be playing tomorrow at 1,000 your door. So if
No,
you're
no,
in
no,
that
Tim,
kind of
come on, no one hit
thing,
the reference?
hang out.
Anger management reference?
If you
Alright,
want
no,
to
you
join
keep it on me. It's okay, I don't want to talk about it.
Discord,
Don't worry about my...
as well.
You would like to
Social.
move it.
The other day I told my chat that I was like, chat, you guys are awesome. Tim's chat is so good.
They
And
are
they're like,
good.
I was like, you hate. They were like, you hate us, you hate us.
I have
Unsub,
Discord and
unsub,
Twitter.
unmodded, like everything. So there, I actually nearly lost my entire community.
I'm gonna send you guys
losing a lot of time with that. Lane Gray, how's it going? Was it good?
He's actually
Finished with all your school or something?
My chat is
So much
very,
time, but it's fine. I think I might
very
see me in
nice
the
place,
green.
man.
My TV has a shitty ass womp.
Is it working?
I'd say in most situations,
It didn't pop up at the top of my chat, but if it
it's a
didn't,
backup,
if it's actually working, thank you guys for hanging out. I don't know how much time's left on the countdown.
all you need to do, Hysteria, every time you think about saying the F word,
until next time,
you just
have a
don't.
fantastic night. I don't know when this
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm talking with my brother, you know, for the longest time because he raged and talked about how you can use kind of filters, right? Like, you know, when he's with my parents, he doesn't swear because my mom hates swearing. You know, when he's at school and he's teaching, obviously,
he got loud for you guys.
He's completely clean.
I'm not sure
But,
why.
you know, the second he's out of school and he's around like me and our family, like, you know, he swears all the time, right? And it's like, and I never could do that. Like, I had one filter and that was it.
Right, yeah.
And now, dude, like I'm upstairs, I'm shooting it with Jess, you know, shooting the ish, right? And we're just chilling, talking, you know, swearing, whatever, bada ba, bada ba, bada ba, bada boo, bada bee, you know, f that, bada ba. And then I come downstairs, and like, it's not even, it's like the last thing. It's like the last word in my vocabulary, like immediately.
I think it's the headband.
It might be the headband.
No, mine, like, doing that transition was super easy because of codcasting. Like, I just couldn't say the F word on air or casting cod. So
we're still in the green, but it's a shitty. Look how much that backup does for that 100 coin.
Me and Tyler played 2 days in a row together.
That's usually why I reset when I miss that red, or if I miss the cycle, loses so much time.
You know, it's just.
I mean, we'll go with it.
I'm just not used to it.
But I mean, it kind of feels good, man. I'm telling you right now, I love being able to just be super clean and like witty and never have to like result to like swearing and being super vulgar on stream.
I love yelling what the heck. I love it. Are you hacking me?
Ever since like the last couple of years, I've eliminated a lot of like the words that you definitely shouldn't say, like not swear words.
Oh no, we know what you're talking about, dude.
There's a lot of you know a lot of the Halo words, you know, they were just natural to use. Like I've eliminated all those. I never even like. It's never even a thought, like you're saying. Like it's not an issue. Like I never even think to say it.
Man.
It would just take time to do that with
put that in there. The lurker.
I'd think for me.
Jaws, man, thank you so much for the 10, dude. Thank you for the congrats as well, man. I really do appreciate it.
My favorite part of not swearing anymore is that I don't have to edit
I'm gonna be gaming for a while, man.
Yes,
I don't start thinking the 1,000 bits again. Do I like cooking nuggets? I actually, I really don't. Dude, Jess's favorite thing that you do is when you say, "Are you heckin' kidding me?"
Yes, I know the muffin man that lives on.
Love it. I guarantee, I put a money back guarantee that people are coming out of Tilted right now, and your boy's about to deal with all.
Money back guarantee? 10 grand. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
Yo, Jacob, how much small ammo do you have? Any extra?
Dude, I think, I mean, yeah, it's actually ridiculous, man. The amount of words and like, it's just gaming, you know what I mean? It's a gaming thing, you know? It's not even like it was a... Right. I mean, I said some. Yeah, we had some nasty words in our vocabulary for sure, dude. Just completely desensitized to actual meaning.
Give me some
jewelry. Yeah, we grew up in the Xbox Live generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You guys remember that first Xbox dashboard?
Oh yeah. I'll never forget it. The green.
Could you sing?
Yeah, green everywhere.
Green and black, dude. Beautiful. I see players building inside Tilted.
Xbox 360. Oh, dude, see, going 10K, smile and check.
It was actually 20.
And weren't you just a deagle them all?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't deagled any one of them.
It wasn't. There's gonna be people in the most populated area of the map.
There's a fight going on, Tilted.
Serious? We're like without back.
That is incredible.
No, like big Bunny was on something.
Him and Jacob have two huge call-outs. There's guys in Tilted and there's fighting in Tilted. Perfect.
Hallelujah.
You know, fine. I'm never gonna call anything out, and I hope you get sniped in the back, right?
Whoa.
That'd be fighting words, dude.
Capital D colon.
Hallelujah.
That's my favorite mode on Twitch, I think.
There you go. Whole team Southwest. Whole team Southwest.
Yeah.
You think it's better than Omega Lol? I don't know.
Really good. Looking at me, so I love Whoa. That's one of my favorites. Better Twitch show you. Emo.
I'm gonna need all you guys to like.
To what?
Stop like hitting amazing snipes.
This guy's trying to up his down teammate that I already eliminated.
No, he really is. Yeah, dude.
Drinking.
There, dude.
Oh, got him. Tagged him for 90. Wait, how much does the blue hunting rifle do again?
It's 90.
Is it 90 or 91?
It's 90. And then it's 86 for green.
Wasn't green lower? Wasn't it 80?
86. 86. Are you questioning the name?
No. I thought it once was 80. That's what I'm saying. I think they buffed it. I just popped. Tim's the god of the storm.
Falling in love with
You know, I'm sitting here trying to hit all these accurate shots across the map, and I'm doing a great job with my AR. But I'm just gonna start picking up scope AR, dude. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm thinking.
There's not enough slots for all the goodies these
There
days.
really isn't, dude. They just keep adding so many.
Hey, anyone have any a med kit?
Yeah.
Anyone have any a med kit?
I have a full shield for you guys. Who wants it? I feel like it'll be better for Jacob just to be 200 than it will be for Tim to be 146.
Here, let me help you guys.
I think he has a full shield for me. Good deal. Big mortar fort, huge value.
Thank you.
I love you too, Pink Bomb. With all my heart.
We killed all those guys,
Seen
right?
He-Man, the He-Man woman hater. I don't even know He-Man is.
I definitely did. I just gave you full shield. But he.
I don't even know what that was. That kind of sucks right there.
Unfortunate, dude. For some reason, my minis disappeared.
Oh my god.
Whoa, behind us.
I just said
Yeah,
that.
dude. You watch this shot.
It's the guys that were in
Oh,
tilted.
yeah, you're right. It's the bunny.
Oh, it's the bunny.
Slid it back down, dude. Where you going, girl?
Ugh. So where's
We go here, do we fight it, dude? I don't know.
Don't you hate when one person tells you that you're ugly and then that they are joking and you don't know if it's true or not? Oh. Who is calling people ugly?
We got some builders.
Alright, dear brother, coming on up, yeah, yeet.
Boom, boom, boom.
beautiful.
Gonna be the first machine. Wait, that guy.
I saw your face in a crowded place. I don't know what to do.
I'm not gonna make
Jack,
it.
come here.
I undershot it. I thought
Right next to me?
It's kind of dumb how I missed that. I like barely touched my analog stick.
right here.
And what I thought was gonna happen did not happen at all. It moved so much more than I thought.
Later, boys.
My mic was muted that whole time, but you guys were so perfectly synchronized. Bouncing off that bounce pad, it was sick.
Alright, I don't know how much time that loses. It'll lose a little bit though. Oda Love, how you doing? 5 liters around that.
Oh, that's sarcasm or? Oh, gives you
0 kills.
Happy Tuesday.
That actually is classic
Jody
Jack.
Sanchez
dude.
with a 2-monther.
He burned all his skill out in that one game.
2 months in a row.
I'm just like
continued support.
chilling,
Dodie.
drinking a
Ultra
LaCroix.
instinct.
Dodie
Like,
boy.
man.
He's
Thank
added
you for
juice.
your $10 one cent twice in on it. Love you too, buddy. Thank you so much for the support.
I'm drinking a lime LaCroix.
I might miss it actually again here.
Okay,
I
the last 3 games are
It's so
a
horrible.
perfect like display of
God damn,
Jack's
that's so
Ultra
bad.
Instinct. He gets,
I missed 2
you know,
shots in a row. I
he gets
usually never
beaten
miss a
up,
shot ever.
takes more damage
Oda
than he
Love,
deals.
thanks for the follow. I appreciate
Then
it,
he
man.
drops like
You doing okay?
17 kills, and now he's back to 0. He's worthless.
Hey, Jacob. I was better than you at Halo 3. Bye.
You are the dancing queen.
Just know, Jacob, I didn't pay you to be on my Xbox friends list. That tells you how much I respect you.
You can dance. You can
I think the fact that you paid anyone.
Hey, whoa. So what? I was a big fan of APG. Sue me.
Eric Draven got the sub. Guess. Thanks, man. Did you follow? Appreciate y'all. Moist, welcome in, dude. I think a lot of people get triggered over that word. What should I do with the moist? Who gets triggered off of
I see a trick shot time.
Some people just have a trigger with that
I just
word.
got hit from Divot. I can't make this up. I was midair.
Yeah, probably should have called it out. But Jack made fun of me earlier.
Friday nights and the lights are on.
Binge, they're all over you, bro.
Singing and dancing.
It's 2 and Dusty.
Got them all? You good?
Wow, thanks, Jack.
More moisture than an oyster.
2 guys left. 2 guys left. 2 guys left.
God.
One's like on the metal ramp here, and one was
Yeah,
like
dude,
there.
this little freaking
I
forehead
don't know,
just
I'm getting
shot me in
so
the back.
triggered
Watch
today.
this. I'm gonna show you
The
Mac
dog
trick.
is actually.
Now you see him, and Hysteria knocked him out. Now you don't.
I guess I need to turn down my monitoring.
Watch
To
this.
monitor my
That really
voice.
flowed well.
Trick shot, trick shot.
I don't know. This guy kind of seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
They would secure the
he's
victory.
literally on you? Oh,
I need to calm my nipples. Calm my nipples, address the situation, play the Mario, and just let's get it.
Right under me.
Pet that dog.
Right
That's
there.
my neighbor's dog. I'm not going over my neighbor's fence.
No name for the dab, dude.
Yeah,
No
the M,
win.
the M, dude.
Yeah, you ready for the high distortion bass
I've
chat?
been there a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
I gotta go. I gotta get ready for this charity string round.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Sleep well,
What it
friends.
means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
etc.
Suck it to me, suck it to me,
I'll
suck
see
it
you
to me.
boys. All right, it was a fun night. Really fun night. Thank you. Fun time.
Who's all leaving, dude?
I gotta do. See ya.
Dude, the thing is, we're on a 6-win streak. We haven't lost yet tonight.
Big heater, dude.
You've been on for a long time?
That's a
I've
massive.
been up for 7 hours flat.
Oh, you got another, at least one then.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no, I'm actually down for another hour.
Thomas, how you doing, man?
Another
Thomas. Hello.
Here we go.
How you doing?
You must be like Tim and not be about them.
Is it me you're looking for? I could see it in your
But,
eyes.
well, I
could
mean, one more
see it
hour,
in
and
your
according to
smile.
Tim, Jack will be at a super long stream.
One of these super massive, epic, in
He
quotations.
gets picked up in a different
Another
house.
myth.
I'm in a
Super
different
John.
house. Jules and Nader, how's it going? My boys.
Whoa.
He was lonely.
What's good?
Hold on, let me get in character.
The Jules rules. How you doing?
Jack?
Yeah, it's in my neighbor's backyard.
Oh my God.
His backyard. For me, I kind of have like my windows open, so I have like an AC set up for it.
Is this
I
happening?
have like an AC set up in my window, but
Real
how you doing, Jules? What's good? My
Yo,
courage.
Yeah.
Why don't you play on the
Give,
English version?
give
Japanese
Ham
a
some
little
big
bit
hug
quicker.
for me, dude.
120.
Later.
Oh yeah, dude.
And say I want you
A
to.
lot of noises today. I apologize. I want this run to be the one
Just
before
like
I
that,
pass out. Are you getting sleepy, man?
Will do, my
And
dude.
if you
I'll
don't
try
do
my
it,
best.
I'll honestly be upset. You know, I'm gonna ask him tomorrow too. So
Oh,
just
my
know.
sunshine.
Sounds
my
good.
only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray.
When you ready up.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you.
Hey there,
Text speech
hysteria.
is broken. Text speech is
Hysteria.
200 bits.
My bad.
I would
I
have
think I said
100 bits if like.
High stereo, I like that.
That's alright.
Is it
Like
eerie
50,
or
at least,
I don't know.
At least 50.
You know, sometimes people can just go Z, 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 Z,
Shit.
Z.
Hysteria.
Dick, or whatever.
So I'm one of them.
You want to know
You know,
You wanna know, yeah.
away.
Just let the record show we are a ninja after dark. All right, it's 11:16. All right.
Who does the
I keep
ZZ? I don't know.
restarting him.
Some
I'll be right.
crazy, weird people.
Ninja at night.
Sinners.
I got little overlays and
Sinners.
stuff, dude. The webcam overlays says Ninja After Dark, a little black and
Penis
yellow
spamming.
vibe.
It's
dude.
horrible.
Is that
Thanks for
actually?
$2.
Oh yeah, check it out,
Some
dude.
kills.
The webcam's pretty sick.
Took the word right out of my mouth, Kappa Pride.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Want to get that stream room done too, man? I'm gonna have this same lighting.
It's funny how reflections.
background.
You switch the lighting?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Wow.
multiple lighting.
Something else. I think it's time to
Multiple
walk
different
away.
lightings. Sick. Top 10 situation, dude. Change my color. The whole room red, dude. Top 10.
Oh, I
Don't let
see it.
go.
Color coded.
Just let it
100%.
be.
I think we should go first game, dude. Let's just home it.
Tilted?
Back in
Yeah, I was
2016.
gonna say it. I was thinking tilted or retail.
Myth, did I win one of the PCs?
Nice. Okay. That's good.
Did I win one of the PCs?
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Wow, dude, chipping
I
it.
want my money back.
Everything that's broke.
I just tweeted out
Give it
the
to
leaked
the
Fortnite
breeze.
season
Got
5
there.
teaser.
Yeah?
Last one. Yeah.
I have season 5 access already right now to have all the skins, dude.
Oh my God.
Subscribe to my channel for free with Twitch Prime, and you get access to the skins early,
man.
and I won't
Lonely
hack you.
day.
I won't hack
Such
you.
a lonely day.
There's some
And it's
wild
mine.
boys in my building. Wow.
It's the loneliest day of my life.
Wow, kids, so you're going by Connor now?
I haven't heard that song in a while.
That's cute.
hard for me to cover it, but I like that song.
Anyone know what I'm referencing at all? Or?
Challenge will.
No, when I used to bully you back in high school. Is it just my Instagram comments?
Turner? Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen all that.
So what kind of music?
Just my
Some
Instagram
Beastie?
Is it just my Instagram?
Beastie Boys?
Oh, so you're going as
That
ninja now,
song,
huh?
mate.
Remember back in high school when I used to
292, PJ Salty Biddies. Thank you, man. The challenge will be issued soon. I expect some Beastie music, some Beastie.
Oh, nice border for it, bud.
When I
Oh my
reveal
God,
my
dude,
true
over there,
identity,
dude,
my nipples.
making decisions, dude.
Fun 66, man. Cappy 43.
Too bad it don't mean a thing.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Oh, you want it?
Yo, budget else,
The world, dude.
Top budget else. Oh God, I might be knocked.
I need this.
Oh, get up there. Fuck. Oh my God.
Two up there.
Bad. But it's
Please
alright.
don't be knocked.
New building as well. New building as well.
On my way. I'm getting one on one coming up.
Oh my God, please.
Oh, one's on me. Oh my God.
Took a pill and
No.
He just shot me through my ramp. He just shot me through my ramp. I can't even. I'm pissed.
Save him. Save him.
He just shot me through my ramp. Okay.
They ain't Trump. Behind you, buddy.
My excuse. The truth
stuff.
is I can't open
More?
up. This dog's gonna drive me
No, they
insane.
torment.
Dude, I just killed this kid with a fart.
Killed two. You killed two.
I killed two guys?
It feels like, I don't know. It feels...
Others got more
Bro,
out of
there's someone else in here.
Yeah. Is he in the basement?
My neighbor.
Oh!
Wait, what?
You don't ever want to step on
Not
that
gonna
roller
push that
coaster
more.
and be
Bro,
all
where the heck
alone.
was it?
Bro, you heard it. Oh no, it was because of the fart. It was because of the fart.
Never known who to trust like
Are you hacking me, dude? The fart
you
made him,
don't ever want to step up.
you know what I'm talking about?
Where they bug out when they die in it? Yeah.
Step up on that stage, sing it. You need to go to sleep. Yeah.
I love these pallets.